All right. Stretch. Everyone stretch.
We're gonna be sick the whole time.
Yeah.
Stretching my butt.
Well. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of the Real Talk podcast. My name is Chris, and joining me today are these three lovely gentlemen.
I'm Neil.
I'm Renz.
And I'm Caleb.
And we are all gathering today to talk about anime.
So how did you guys get into anime, first of all?
Let's see. I mean, aside from the 4Kids dubs on TV.
No. Toonami.
Toonami. I didn't actually really watch Toonami that much. But I think
There's also
actually
Fox 5.
Oh, Fox. Well, that Fox 5 was the 4Kids.
That was for me.
So I think the first anime I watched where I was like had the whole conscious mind of, hey, this is an anime. It was School Rumble.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually School Rumble.
Wait, isn't School Rumble that
What?
porno one?
No, that's what are you talking about?
What?
Wait, isn't School Rumble that weird like?
That's School Days.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! No.
Don't worry, I used to get confused about it too when I was little.
Oh god. All right.
Where did you watch School Rumble?
On YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Going back to those days.
So yeah, that was my first.
Wait, so when you were watching on YouTube, was this like during the times when
It was like 240p, split up in 3 parts. School Rumble Part 1, School Rumble Episode 12 Part 2, School Rumble Episode 12 Part 3 in Spanish.
Yeah, because sometimes they weren't there.
It was like
Yeah.
split up into like 9 minutes 59 seconds.
Yeah,
And sometimes it's not even the same uploader.
Yeah.
But you just have to find it.
with what was it? Horrible Dubs, that fan subbing thing. No, Horrible Subs.
Wow, really?
Dubs.
Horrible
Yeah.
subs. Wow.
Yeah,
No-
I'm pretty
no,
sure
they-
it was them.
no,
Or
they-
it was, I don't know, it was some fan subbing committee.
Yeah, they were less organized back then. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was just some random.
Like
um,
homegrown
I think
group.
things were just like, they were just random groups. Like Mazue Kami subs.
or Datebayo.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
god,
God, what a
that's so
classic.
old.
Yeah.
Wait. You know NarutoFan.com, like that. I think that was like the original subbing group for, well, obviously Naruto, right? Am I
There's
wrong?
so many episodes.
I'm not sure. I remember there's like a few that were early on, but like Datebayo was definitely the first one. And I think there was like Anbu 1 subs. I don't know if you
Oh
guys
my
remember that.
god, I do know these names.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah, so I think I have the most like different experience here out of like everybody as far as like getting into anime, because like I grew up in the Philippines, right? So like our culture has anime like deeply ingrained into it for some reason.
Oh, you're
Oh
lucky.
god.
Yeah, so like it's so weird that like as far as I could remember, we had anime showing on primetime TV. Like in like one channel they were showing Yu Yu Hakusho, but it was like a Tagalog dub, and it was called Ghost Fighter.
Anime is real. Yup.
Yeah, so that's actually my origin story for anime. And like growing up, like we've had like Naruto showing on channels, like, and also we had our own anime channel actually, where we had like different types of anime from like 2000s to 2005ish, like showing on that channel. And then there were like Tagalog dub. Sometimes they actually had English dubs or
Yeah, but wasn't the English dubs
Subs.
done by like Filipino people, so it had their accents?
no. It's
really?
actually
Oh, it was like
just
the real dubs?
Oh, it was
Yeah.
like the straight rip from like the American ones,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
and we
wow.
also had like a channel that was like common in Southeast Asia called Animax. And that's actually how I found out about Fate Stay Night, was that they had an ad for Fate Stay Night that I saw.
Like a commercial?
Yeah, like a commercial.
Oh my god.
Wait, how old were you when you saw this?
I was like 10.
You 10?
Well,
you
Animax
got introduced to Fate at 10 years old?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, now we know what you're like today, so.
Yeah. I think me and Neil had the pretty much the same experience.
Oh,
right?
I think mine's a little bit different than yours. I want you to go first. I'll go last.
Well, I mean, I pretty much the three main channels: Channel 5, Channel 11, Channel 32. You got Toonami,
So
you got Fox
Kids
5.
and Kids WB.
Kids WB.
That's
Yeah.
what like
Those are the
Pokemon
ones.
aired,
Yeah. Saturday morning cartoons.
I thought Jackie Chan Adventures was an anime.
Do they consider that an anime? I
No.
actually don't know.
Definitely
it's
not.
not.
It's a cartoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Close enough though.
I mean, like what? Dragon Ball Z, Cardcaptor Sakura, and
It was
Inuyasha.
Cardcaptor Sakura. That's how they pronounced it.
Oh
I thought
my
it was just card
god.
captors. Your
Oh, yeah.
sister
Oh, yeah,
had
it
like
was
the,
just
the
card
deck,
captors,
right?
Yeah, my sister actually had like
Oh, yeah,
those.
Sakura-
Sakura's
so
a Japanese
fucking
name.
cool.
You can't say that on American TV.
Did they change her name in that show?
No, I don't think
so.
No, they tried focusing it towards. They tried making it an action anime.
I thought
and-
it.
yeah.
The
It was,
Card
yeah.
Captor Sakura was like a super bait for like
For
young
girls to get
kids
into
because I
anime.
thought it was like an action shonen battle anime. It's not.
Yeah, it's the way they
fucking-
edited it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the music and stuff was different.
I know
but
they
no.
changed the names to be more Americanized too.
I think the girl's name was Marilyn
Madeline.
or Madeline instead of Tomoe.
Yeah. What I mean, Dragon Ball Z.
Hmm.
God, what's that?
Do you remember
other
the first
one?
show you watched though, or what do you think? What it was?
I mean, do I consider Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah,
to
it's
be the
an
first
anime.
one? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I
totally
I
an
think
anime.
pretty sure it's not
Dragon Ball,
anime.
Dragon like saying Dragon Ball Z is your first anime is probably more correct than saying Yu-Gi-Oh was your first anime. Because I think when you watch Dragon Ball Z, that's kind of when
When you knew.
you knew it's like, okay, this is something different. When I watched Yu-Gi-Oh, I didn't distinguish it from like watching Kids Next Door. I thought it was
It
like
felt
the same
like the
thing.
same.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like it was a different art style, and I wanted more of that art style.
Yeah.
Like more Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
You were a baby weeb.
Yeah.
Like people realistically proportioned instead of like having 4 fingers in cartoons.
Were you telling me people don't have 4 fingers normally?
I mean, I watched Powerpuff Girls. They have no fingers.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, that's
That's-
something completely else. I mean, depending on which Powerpuff Girls you're
Oh, God.
talking about.
There's also the Powerpuff Girls anime.
Yeah.
I remember
Well,
that.
yeah,
I
I
remember
remember-
that. Yeah.
I actually was super confused because I thought Powerpuff Girls was an anime.
Yeah. So Neil, how about you? I thought we both had the same
Well,
thing.
no, because when I was in 4th grade, we had a Scholastics like book sale, and one of the
Uh.
things was Shonen Jump, and I was like, "What? Is
Oh wait,
this?"
I remember that.
And I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know why I picked it out. I was just like, "Yeah, I'll buy that." Like my mom gave me $10. I'll just buy it.
It was just calling out to you.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, and I picked it up, and I was so confused.
Little prepubescent Neil was just
Yeah.
like his little weeb taste coming
I was
out.
like 9 or 8 years old, right? And I just bought it, and because Shonen Jump is a collection of manga. It's like a bunch of different stories, and none of them was the first chapter in the whole thing. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? Who is Naruto and Sasuke? Why are they fighting this guy with bandages? I don't understand. Like, yeah, and it had Black Cat. It had it had Bleach. It had One Piece. Oh my god! And it was like Luffy versus Buggy, and I was like, he's this rubbery guy fighting a clown. What is going on?
And
it
they're
was
pirates.
and there was blood.
and I want more
And
of
he
this.
stabbed people. No, I was scared. I actually like after that I was like, fuck, I don't like this. I really didn't like it at all. So I ended up not liking things like that. I like the mainstream cartoony anime like Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that cool stuff. I wasn't until middle school when I watched Toonami, because a girl I liked anime. So actually, that's why I started watching anime.
Faking being a weeb for clout.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
I literally didn't watch. I didn't like it, but she kept talking about it. I was like, okay, I'll watch Toonami, I guess. And then I think she grew out of anime, and I became a weeb. So I lost that whole thing.
Her loss,
I
I
lost
guess.
that whole
That was a
thing.
lose-lose
No,
It really
scenario.
was.
That was her loss. Her loss
Sure.
right there. She lost
Yeah,
the best thing in her
goddamn it.
life.
Anime.
I'm sorry, Neil.
Oh god, it was. This is the start of the hole, the rabbit hole.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, actually, on anime, because what was your first manga to read? Because I remember like, I didn't really know about the existence of manga until I started watching Bleach, which was actually technically my first shonen I watched, and then I actually watched the full Bound arc already. I thought that was canon, and
Oh my
then I
God.
found out about the manga and the whole concept of fillers. I was like, wait, what? And then Bleach went on hiatus. Like, I have to know what happens next.
Wait,
So
have you ever watched Naruto up until that point?
No, I didn't. So I was.
Oh, so you don't-
I don't like
You're a
Naruto.
fake weeb.
I don't like Naruto or One Piece. Oh, I like the real best anime, Bleach.
It really was though. It felt like it.
So you've never suffered through like what was like 2 years of fillers for Naruto?
No, I suffered through the bounce arc of Bleach.
At least
And
it
I
was
think
one arc.
It wasn't even that long, though. I mean,
The
it
bounce
was
arc
long.
that was long, and the worst part is they actually made you believe that it was important. Like in
mean-
the next arc that was canon, they're like, "Oh yeah, that was still important. Look, Ichigo's still traumatized by fighting that guy, the Vampire King."
I don't remember the Bound arc at all.
Yeah.
It had a good opening though.
It did. I love that opening. But yeah, that's like what got me into manga. I couldn't wait for the next episode of Bleach, so I started reading the manga.
You know what's funny?
And-
I actually didn't know the difference between like animes and manga. I thought they were both like
The same.
yeah, I thought they were the same thing at that point. Like one was a book, one was a TV show.
Well, that's essentially what it is. Just one's the animated adaptation, and one is the print adaptation or the print original.
The raw.
Yeah.
Raw, yeah. I mean, God. So after like watching all these Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho stuff, I was just like, damn, I need more of this. So, while my mom was shopping at the mall, she was just like, okay, like I'll just leave you in this store. Guess what store it was?
The anime store.
It
Wait, I
was
don't
the
think your anime
bookstore.
stores
Border,
back
yeah,
then.
Borders.
No,
No,
it
it
was,
was called,
FYE.
Oh,
Oh,
FYE.
was
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
FYE.
So for your entertainment, they used to have this pillar of like anime books, right? Or
Yeah.
manga books, obviously, right? And my first ever manga was, funny enough, Bleach, right?
Oh,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Right. So they had like volumes 1 through volumes 8. And then like after I finished it, I was just like, I need more. I need more. Give me more manga.
And then they give you too much in the future.
Yeah.
So
So
you don't even read manga.
I actually prefer manga over anime, but that's a different topic for later.
I like the physical manga. I mean, I read a lot of manga now, but like, man, holding it in your hand, just staying in Borders for like 2 hours, just reading, it was
Neil,
the best feeling.
don't lie to me. Where did you actually read your books?
Was it Border? No, it was.
No, you took it out of Borders.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't remember that.
No, I remember what you told me. You used to take out the little what's
Did
it
I
called?
do
The
that?
security security
the-
thing.
That thing. The thing.
You're
read
shoplifting?
Yeah,
The shoplifting.
Yeah,
Really?
so
Don't
Neil,
remember
so yeah, you
What the
told me how
fuck?
you would shoplift the book, go
Wow.
into a couch like somewhere else across the mall.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
put it
Police,
back.
police. Yes, that's the man
I
right
didn't-
here.
I've
he's,
never
he's
actually
stealing
stolen
anime.
a manga. But
You are the
think-
reason why the price is inflated.
I want to tell you, the first manga I bought, oh shit, it was not a manga. It was you read it left to right. It was actually a manhwa.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ah.
I forgot what it was called. I have it still. It's somewhere in my attic, and I did not know the difference between manga and manhwa at the time. And I was like, oh, this is like a
Wait,
a
what's-
manga, but they fixed it, so it's left to right. This is
What's
awesome.
Wait, what's the
Ah,
difference?
yes. They finally fixed the Japanese
Yes.
wrong way.
Wait, what's the difference?
Manhwa is a
Korean.
It's
Korean
Korean.
or
It's Korean.
I guess
or Chinese. I think there's also
I think
there's
the one
Chinese
that
manhwas, yeah.
it was Korean. That was the first one I bought, and the only reason I bought it because it was left to right.
Do you know what it was? Like what
No,
story it was?
it was like a demon something or other. I don't know, but that was the first one I read and I bought and I had, and I was like, this is so cool.
Do you actually wait? Do you remember? Remember what, like the newspaper used to have the whole comic section, and it'd have all the classic Peanuts and Foxtrot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember there was one point in time where they actually had a section for like a manga chapter or like a manga like a I guess kind of like a 4 comma, but it was like a very short manga panel. I remember one of them was Mail Order Ninja. First of all, they weren't like Japanese mangas. I think they were American drawn mangas. But I remember that was
Oh,
actually
okay.
in the paper. And I remember like following one called like Mail Order Ninja about this kid who ordered a ninja online. Do you guys remember that?
No, I've
What
never heard of that
weeb
before.
Ass
I wasn't
newspaper
in this
person
country.
put this in there.
This was the comics, yeah, Saturday comics.
So then how, besides going to bookstores, how else did you guys find out about like other anime? Since I know like most of you were exposed by TV, but like since that was like the early ages of the internet, were you guys on the internet looking for anime?
Oh, okay. So here we go. So I had this friend,
Mm-hmm.
and I've never. So obviously, it would be Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball Z, like the stuff on TV. I didn't know about like Naruto, right? So
But Naruto was on TV, wasn't
no,
it?
no, no. This was
came to
before
Tsunami,
then.
but like
no,
2 years later
Yeah.
than the Japanese, I think.
Yeah. So what happened was I went to my friend's house. He was just like, "Hey, Chris, do you want to see this like funny this funny anime that that's been airing that we've been torrenting?" I'm like, "What the hell is torrenting?" Like,
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
right? So he shows me the episode of Naruto where he's fighting Gaara, and like it's like the montage of like 1,000 years of pain.
Oh
when he's
my
fighting Gaara and he
God.
throws the shuriken bomb or
Oh.
the kunai bomb at
Yeah,
his
yeah.
butt, right? And I was just like laughing. I'm like, I need more of this. He's just like, yeah, you just gotta torrent this. I'm like, how'd you torrent it? LimeWire. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
God.
number
Back
one. That's
in
the
the
biggest
day.
mistake. Yeah,
Oh man, I love the virus, the software.
like flip a coin.
It really was a coin flip.
Yeah,
See, the way my brother told me to use LimeWire was that it has to be at least 128 KB bit rate.
Oh yeah, but it's actually 128 KB of viruses.
I mean, that's what it felt like.
yeah. So that's how I found out about like more of the, I guess you would say like level 2, level 3
Okay.
animes from there.
Is there well, I mean, just real quick, I think I got into it because of AMVs. That's how I would
remember
look up
AMVs.
songs, and it would be like the song, but it would be the AMV of the song, and I'd be like, oh, what show is this? And that's why AMVs are the best.
Oh,
We
God,
need
I
more
remember
AMVs again.
watching so many AMVs, like not just of like anime, but like also like games too, like Final
Yeah,
Fantasy
that was the
AMVs.
worst feeling when I watched an AMV and I was like, oh my god, what anime is this? Oh, it's a game. Shit.
I remember watching
can't watch this.
I actually didn't really watch AMVs, but I watched AMV Hell, like those
Yeah.
those compilations of like
Okay,
the
those were
funny
good too.
AMVs.
Mm.
I mean, I don't know if they really count as AMVs, but I saw a lot of the stuff on Newgrounds.
Oh shoot! Do you remember those Newgrounds animations that was like this anime in a nutshell? And they did the whole
Yes,
paint.
Yeah.
I do
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that.
I remember because I remember when I was younger. So aside from School Rumble, my other earlier ones was Inuyasha, and I watched this because my aunt was a huge fan of Inuyasha, and she had the DVDs. So I would just like me and my sister would just watch in her room with her, and I didn't know what was going on though. But I was like, oh cool, yeah. And then we'd go on Newgrounds and see, hey, look at this Inuyasha in a nutshell. This is like 10-year-old us, and they're making these adult jokes that we think are funny.
Oh my god. Although I would say that like on Newgrounds it's like 50-50 of like, is this
Oh,
Rule
yeah.
34?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Was Rule 34 a thing back then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It was
been
one
a
of the
thing for a
original
while.
internet rules.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, is it like
There's a whole list. It's literally Rule 34 of that list.
I remember,
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually remember I didn't really know that about Newgrounds, so I wanted to
Oh.
watch that while I was in the computer lab in like elementary school.
Oh,
Why
no.
why
And
is
it
this
was
blocked?
banned.
Why is this blocked? How come I can't watch
There was
this?
a lot of things banned.
Oh god.
you guys didn't wait, did you know about proxies back then?
I was freaking 10.
High school.
Yo,
I was in elementary school.
Yo, proxies were like the hottest thing you could like show like the cool kids and like you could be
Oh
part of
wait,
the
no,
in
no, no.
crowd.
Now I remember. I remember doing that in like middle school. It's like, hey guys, look, I can go on YouTube. And then they blocked the proxy site.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think YouTube came out when I was in high school, so it was still available, like because no one knew what it was. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could still watch it in our high school. Oh my god,
Wow.
that was like 90% of my anime back then. YouTube at school.
So speaking of YouTube, right? Like we've all watched anime on YouTube, and like we've all watched anime in 3, maybe 16 parts even.
Yes.
Were you guys like on any other sites besides YouTube to watch anime? Because I know like there's you guys remember VO?
VO. Wait, I think I do.
Yeah, so that was like one of the alternative sites to YouTube where
Yeah.
the anime was in full and not in parts. And my brother and I were watching like anime on VO instead of YouTube. Like,
Was it
whoa.
was it like mirrored still, or was
No,
it?
no, no. It
wasn't mirrored.
It wasn't mirrored. It was still like the same aspect ratio, the same like view, and it was subbed. And so like we were watching, and we just watched the full anime. But like because like our bandwidth was so small back then, and like the whole thing was 24 minutes long, we had to like buffer the video.
Oh man, I remember doing that.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah.
we buffer for YouTube like
Okay, when someone told me that you could just load all 3 videos at the same time and buffer them, I was like, what? That's brilliant. I'll
Wait.
just open 3 different new windows of the
yeah,
same
this
video.
was before tabs were out. We're just
Yeah,
like,
I
you,
think it wasn't
you
even
can
tabs,
open,
yeah.
you can open new windows. I didn't even
And
know
it was
that.
like, yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, this one we still use Internet Explorer also.
I didn't. I think my second one was Firefox.
Oh yeah,
but-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Firefox came out.
2007 for me.
Yeah, I remember I would just keep on Internet Explorer. I'm like, this is the best thing ever because I came from AOL. Shut
I
up.
remember dial-up. Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, also there was also like a few sites that had like anime streaming. Like it was like around the time when Crunchyroll was still just like its own thing before they got like
Yeah,
big and official.
yeah.
Like I think I remember one was called Anime Junkie. I'm not sure if you guys remember that. No.
I'm trying.
It rings a bell,
I'm
but
trying to remember what I watched.
Yeah, but like
anime
so
on.
that's how I like explored other anime because like they would update weekly, and that's how I found out about the concept of weekly anime.
Oh, that's
like,
like
oh,
forever.
wow, these
I had
things,
no
like-
idea.
I think
Yeah.
I accidentally gave my computer a virus because of one of those sites when I was like younger.
which virus though?
I don't know, any virus, pop-ups. Yeah.
Anime was a mistake after all.
But well, actually, I don't really remember too many of those like sites where I used to watch anime, but I remember the mangas, the Scanlation manga sites I would read
Ah.
for Bleach.
Mhm.
One manga, remember that guy? Remember that
I
site?
do remember.
I remember
Yeah.
when it got taken down. I was so sad. Like, where am
takedown.
That was like the biggest one at that time.
That was the
right?
big
I?
rip.
It
Yeah,
was,
it was.
yes.
I can't remember the name.
I talked about that at school, and people were like, "Do you guys know one manga's down?"
Oh
And
yeah,
it was like a big thing actually.
It was.
I was like,
remember
wow,
it was huge.
you guys are weeps.
Me
too.
You're like me. You're one of me.
Oh God.
Anyway, so when one manga went down, I remember like being like at a loss for a while until one of my friends, Jang Soon, he taught me about IRC. No, do you guys don't even know what that is? Internet
Yeah,
relay
yeah,
chat.
yeah.
So
Oh,
apparently,
yeah,
cause I
yeah.
thought that was just like a messaging thing, but
Mhm.
people like would host like manga
Really?
on it,
Huh.
and you could like file transfer. It would be like kind of like downloading. And I learned how to like use IRC to get manga. It was so I was like, I feel like I'm like hacking when I was like
I'm in.
I was like 13. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I can get this secret like underground manga. It was literally like the Scanlator's own IRC, and that they were the ones that would upload to the websites.
Oh.
So that was like how I got manga for like a year until I found another manga website. It was a lot of work though.
Yeah. I remember when I first tried to find the second manga website, I was like, this isn't the same. It's not the same UI. I don't know how to navigate. How come I can't press left and right to turn pages?
You just scroll down. Was
No,
that
I didn't
the
get into I didn't get into scrolling until like college. I was always a left right person until I found out how inconvenient scrolling was.
I think like after one manga went down, I'm not sure where it went to read. I think it was Manga Reader.
Oh,
.net.
I think so.
remember
Or
.net.
Batoto.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't use that.
Yeah, but that's an old one, Neil.
Is that an old one?
Or I don't know.
I think it was definitely after one manga, but I also went down later.
Man. I mean, I'm the opposite of you guys. I'm not the opposite, but I started with like NarutoFan.com. Like, I'm gonna keep bringing it up because that's where
I've
I
never
came
been
from.
to this website, so I don't know.
Seriously, that was
No.
like the only place to like, well, at least for me, it's the only place I really knew where to actually read Naruto. I didn't even know. You know what's funny? When I was younger, I thought Naruto was like completely done. Right? Obviously, that was a
Oh.
lie.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
So I didn't know that like, that animes are actually a weekly thing and you should be watching it like every Wednesday or whenever they released, right? Versus I'm just like, oh man, like when I finish this is gonna be the best thing ever. I'm gonna Naruto run during gym class.
Well, did you?
No, did you?
Yes. I will admit
Why?
it now. I Naruto run everywhere.
You're that nerd.
Listen.
That nerd in school.
Listen, I didn't know how to run. No one taught me how to run properly. And I don't know what to do with my
Haven't you ever
arms.
played a sport?
Before you
No,
walk,
well,
you had to Naruto run.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
You got a Naruto run before you crawl.
And people didn't really bully me for it somehow.
Because they
I think-
didn't
did
know.
anyone
Well,
know?
How old were you?
I was like, well, that was like way before.
This was yesterday.
No.
We want a number, Renz.
No, I was like younger than 11. I mean,
Okay, well then kids don't really know how to bully correctly back then.
no, they bully
They
people.
definitely
No,
do.
they don't know how to bully people for running. They know
Have
how
you
to-
ever seen an 8-year-old bully the hell out of like
No, they don't. No,
a
they won't-
30-year-old man?
They won't bully you for running weirdly because kids run weirdly. They'll bully you for wearing glasses, but they won't bully you for
Yeah, kids
running
are dumb.
weirdly.
So I did Naruto run back in grade school.
I remember I actually Naruto ran in grade school, but not because of Naruto. It was because of Kids Next Door. I think I saw like one of the characters was like, I think it was either number 4 or number 1, but they were Naruto running, or they were running
Were they-
with their arms, behind them at the side. And at gym class, I did that once.
Aerodynamics right there.
Yeah, aerodynamics.
Yeah, I thought it was aerodynamic. It made me faster.
Did
I
you
feel
run-
like it made me faster because I was faster than most kids in my age.
There
in
you
my
go.
grade.
Or they were all just
Because
low
it
as
was the
hell.
power of anime.
yeah, maybe.
all of them were like, wow, that guy's running so fast. Hey, maybe we should also. run."
Exactly.
And then you had them all running behind you.
I mean, why else would a ninja run like that? So they could go faster, right?
No, that's true. That's true.
See,
I think someone actually theorized, or like a running expert actually said that's actually the most dangerous way to run because if
Definitely.
you trip, you have no way to save yourself. You're just gonna fall on your face. You're gonna
Well-
like eat the ground.
well, no, that's just because if you're like keeping your arms
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
I never did this. I'm just gonna say right now.
You
All
guys are a
right.
bunch of normies.
So yeah, we grew out of Naruto running, but we didn't grow out of anime apparently.
Unfortunately.
You're never too old for
So,
anime.
so yeah, I mean, with how Naruto influenced me to run, did you guys watch any anime that like influenced you to do something in real life? I mean, it doesn't have to be Naruto running or doing whatever.
In
Like,
real life.
Wow.
In real life, I mean, I know that actually, this wasn't me. This is my sister. I remember after we were watching Inuyasha, she would used to actually call people baka in like.
Oh,
real-
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
I-
Wait, what are the other
my
phrases?
memories are coming
Baka,
back.
Daijobu.
Oh
Daijobu.
my
Itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Oh my god.
What other weeb phrases
like-
are there that people used to do?
Cringing so hard.
Oh, the Echizen one from Prince of Tennis. Mada mada dane.
Oh my, no, nobody.
No one said
has,
that?
No.
Oh
Wait,
god,
and
I know someone when I played tennis in high school who said that.
Oh,
I know people who
so-
played tennis because of Prince of Tennis.
I was one of them.
Wait, you actually joined the tennis on your team?
Yeah, I did.
Your high school?
Yeah, I did join. I played tennis like starting freshman year.
Wait, okay. So first off, I just have to say this right now. I played tennis before I ever watched anime.
You're a liar.
He's lying.
I've been playing.
Someone lick him.
Wait. No.
This is the taste of a liar.
I've been playing tennis since I've God knows how long, right? So when I joined the tennis team, right, I didn't know about the Prince of Tennis. I seriously didn't know about the Prince of Tennis.
Maybe it was before Prince of Tennis came out.
No. I'll tell you why. Because I got on the tennis team, right?
Yeah.
And there's like these guys, like they're like, yeah, watch me switch my racket from my right hand to my left hand.
Wow.
Tetsuga zone. And I'm just like, And I'm like, I'm about to smash this ball like at your feet. Can you please just like brace yourself? Like, I don't want to hurt you. He's just like, you can't. The ball will come directly into my racket. And I'm just like, what drugs are you on? And then they told me about the Prince of Tennis, and then 2 weeks later, I'm like, my Tetsuga's out! I can also use my left hand too.
It's official, guys. Anime is a drug. It
Anime
is
is
a
real.
dangerous, harmful drug that affects middle school tennis players.
Oh
It
yeah,
affects everyone.
I mean, I didn't do that dumb shit, but like I did
you
wear
did.
a hat when I played
Oh
tennis.
my
well,
God.
no,
Well,
you should be wearing
Yeah,
a hat
yeah,
on
yeah,
tennis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that's something I did. I used to always turn my hat backwards because of Ash from Pokemon.
Okay.
Whenever
well,
I was like
that's
in the zone.
I mean, that's
That's like a kid.
That's
It
fine.
felt cool
Yeah.
though to do that.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
for kids, like, yeah, that was definitely something you do. Like, you imitate whatever you see on TV.
yeah.
Okay, but I actually learned from anime. Like
Like
this
what?
is really embarrassing, but I had no idea anything about football,
Mhm.
American football, until I watched I Shield 21. Because
Uh,
in between the episodes, they explain a rule of football.
Oh,
Actually, like this is a this position or
Mhm.
what this position does. And I like watched enough of it to understand the Super Bowl, and I would actually comment on things, and I would be like, "Oh my god, this is exactly like I Shield
Whoa,
21."
look at this guy. This guy's a real football jock. Yeah, he knows his stuff. Yeah.
I didn't even know the scoring, how
Yeah,
scoring
I
worked in
didn't know
football until I
anything about
watched.
football.
Yeah, I watched I Shield 21.
Until
I'm just
I
like,
Shield 21.
oh, a touchdown is worth 6 points.
Yeah, and then like you
What?
kick and there's another point, but you could also choose to run. Oh my god! All because of I Shield 21.
You mean they don't just make up the score on the fly?
I mean, honestly, when I was younger, like that's how I
I
thought
just
football
watched
was.
it. I just thought people yelling at each other and adults drinking. That's all I thought football was.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you, I Shield 21.
I was always like, why is football called football? They don't use feet.
Oh, I was so confused about football and soccer. Like, oh, American
Well-
football versus like soccer.
We're Americans, so
Yeah, we're Americans, so we call
Right.
American football.
American football.
Yeah, and then
I mean, on a more serious note, like besides like Naruto running, but like one thing that did influence me was like when I was watching, I watched Beck Mongolian Chop Squad. I'm not sure if you guys saw it.
I know that.
No.
I've
Yeah, so it's
never
this
heard of that.
anime about like a kid who ended up meeting a guitarist, and then they ended up starting a band together. So I was watching that anime, and then like I got influenced into like picking up the guitar. So like that was like 2008, 2007 when I saw it.
And now you're a master guitar player.
No, I don't
Damn
know how
it.
to play guitar.
Anime did not
Where did
teach
this
him how to
go?
play guitar.
Where did this go then?
it didn't teach me how
Anime,
to-
anime taught Neil football, but it failed to teach Renz guitar.
I'm like,
I didn't know
wow.
how to play football.
I'm
I
like,
just
wow,
did the
Renz
rules.
is gonna tell us that he became like a master guitarist.
No, but like I still have a guitar, but I never like learned how to learn it.
Did you?
So-
Did you just run around like with your car like serenading girls like? And
No,
this is
I
Wonderwall.
said maybe Watashi wa anime
Well,
opening.
wait, no, but then okay, Caleb, you played. Did you ever do anything with
And
drums?
Honestly, none of my current hobbies has anything to do with anime. And
Oh,
actually,
no.
I'm actually surprised by that. Not drumming, not dancing, nothing.
Well, yeah,
Oh, look at
that's
that.
how I ended up buying a guitar that's still sitting in my room, collecting dust.
All right, guys. All right, let's get off this because I don't want too much cringe moments here. Oh God. All right. So, all right. How do you guys find out about like more anime these days, or growing
I mean,
up?
it's easy. We
Yeah,
have
it's
Reddit. You know,
I was gonna say Reddit,
you have like Crunchyrolls. This season's picks. You got well, it's also like
Twitter.
you also have YouTubers who do like a showcase of the seasonal anime too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like popular or upcoming anime that will be popular in like 2021.
Or-
I've seen
Yeah,
a couple
yeah,
of
yeah.
those
The
videos now.
current season's anime or like winter 2019 anime, something like that.
we
Wait,
also have like
yeah.
we can talk to more people online. So we have like a
Yeah.
lot more friends who are also weebs who are like, hey, you should watch this. Hey, you should watch this.
Oh, speaking of, like, how did you guys make friends who like got into anime anyway? Like,
I think it was the opposite. I think my friends were only the people who knew anime.
I think so too, actually.
really?
I let Neil handle the things. I let Neil handle that issue. I'm
I'm
just
for,
like,
yeah, I think I would find anime or someone would tell me about anime. Then I would
Right.
tell Chris.
But like,
And then Chris would be like, okay.
I'll watch
And
that.
he'll come
shit.
back like a week later and be like, oh my God.
This
But-
was amazing.
but like, do you guys openly like express that you watch anime in
Hell
school?
no.
You mean my Naruto running
Well,
didn't?
besides Naruto running, like, do you actually openly try to like find people who do watch anime?
Well, it's from like middle school or
Yeah.
like now, because
Mhm.
like in middle school, it just so happened to be that a lot of the friends I hung out with were already weebs.
Mm-hmm.
Like they they cosplayed Death Note characters one time in middle school, and they
Oh my
got me into
God.
doing that too.
Wait,
Well, you kinda look
cosplay?
like-
Did you all cosplay as
I wore
L?
the white. I wore the white. No. Everyone had
You
a
kinda
character.
look
Everyone
like
had
L,
a
though.
character. Everyone had a character. I
Get their
chose
own
L
stand.
because my
You
my-
That was
looked
the
like
easiest.
L though.
yes, exactly, and that's one of my biggest regrets.
See, I also got that a lot when I was in school. Was that people told me I like act like L,
Yeah.
like, and then that like influenced me to like actually act like L for some reason.
Oh no, yeah, that's
like
why
I would like sit like L.
I
with
still
my, like,
put my hands in my
squat.
pockets all the time because of that.
And then the teachers are just like,
I'm like
did
so
we
sad.
send this kid to like the nurse?
This is like
because
one of those emos, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I met someone who asked like outright, like, "Hey, do you watch Naruto?" I was like, I
And
was
you're
like,
like, no.
yeah.
wait, did that guy just go around and like asking
No,
each
no,
student?
no. Like he actually knew that I was into anime for some reason.
He stalked you.
Probably because like in school I used to draw a lot, and it was kind of understood that if you drew, you are into anime.
You're a weeb.
Usually,
You're a fucking weeb.
Yeah, you're a
It's like,
weeb.
it's like that Macklemore song. It's like I thought because I like to draw. It's like I thought I liked anime because I like to draw.
So yeah, so this friend came up to me and then asked me if I want like Naruto, and then I said yes, and then we became best friends throughout middle school. And we tried to start a manga, like all kids weebs would.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
And we
definitely.
never
I knew kids
did.
like that. Well, this is your chance.
Yeah. So yeah, like I feel like if it was kind of hard for me to know who watch anime for a while because like no one really outright showed it.
You have to hide your power
yeah,
level.
Really?
Yeah,
a,
so
lot
I
of my,
hide it.
a lot of my friends brought the manga books to school.
That was me.
See, we get that shit confiscated.
I remember I was actually like a bit more like I wasn't too much of a weeb in middle school. I was like, oh, why are you guys reading that? Ugh.
Who reads?
Ugh, why are you watching that? Then I was like, they were reading Naruto, and I was like, I was watching Bleach, so you know,
You were the cool one.
who's at the locker? I was the real fool.
Oh my god! So you guys, you know how you're making fun of the people who brought the books to school, right?
Yeah, and now we're the guys.
That was me.
No, you know what I did? Yeah, I was like five head right there. You know what I did?
What?
I begged my mom, I need an iPhone for school.
What?
Right. So
Why?
this was in high school, right?
You had an iPhone in high school?
Yeah, I had an iPhone in high school. I
What
was
a
one of those
rich guy.
ballers, right? So I begged my mom. I was just like, please, I need an iPhone. It's the only way for me to like type up notes in class because I don't want to. I don't want to bring a laptop. Obviously,
Wait, you're allowed to use your phone in class?
No, we
Of
weren't.
course
We
not.
weren't. So what actually happened was like, I would download the chapters into my iPhone in school, and then people would be like, "Wow, Chris, you're always on your phone. Like, are you like YouTubing or something?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just catching up on some stuff." In reality, I'm just like reading. I'm just
Hell
reading Bleach and
yeah.
Naruto on my phone.
Damn, I couldn't do that. Well, I didn't have smartphones when
I
I was
didn't
in high
have my own
school.
phone.
Yeah.
Wait, then how'd you even connect? Oh wait, you had 3G.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like around the time 3G came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I got away with that kind of stuff.
Oh, I had an iPod Touch when in school, and
Yep.
we didn't have Wi-Fi for that, so it was just there.
Oh no.
No, my school didn't have Wi-Fi. I just straight up
Yeah.
used
I
my
can't
data.
imagine schools
guys have
having
your money.
Wi-Fi for your phones.
I had an iPod. It's just called an iPod, right? The original ones. Like,
It was called an iTouch. So the iPod was like
no, I didn't have.
Oh, so you had the actual
No, I had the
iPod.
OG, like just the little ass screen with the circle spinning thing. Fuck, is this called an iPod?
Yeah, it was called an iPod.
It depends.
It was like an
if,
iPod.
if it was a fat one, it was
Yeah,
an iPod.
it
If
was
it was
like
a
a
thin one,
fat
iPod
iPod.
Nano.
No, I had an iPod Nano, and I had a regular iPod.
the Nano.
The Nano was like this little.
No,
like,
no. The Nano didn't have a screen.
No,
No,
that was
that was
the
the
shuffle.
shuffle.
Oh yeah.
The
you're
Nano
right.
was
no,
the
I
thin
had the
one.
Nano.
Yeah, you're right.
I still have it. And I know it has freaking Gundam 00 on it. Like I would.
Wait, the manga or the anime?
No, anime has made me do things. I actually would download the anime and then I would have to convert them into like readable, like in order to fit on the iPod. I had to figure that out.
Wow.
Yeah, and I would watch anime on my iPod Nano. Yeah, that was me.
So on the topic of iPods, so you guys have seen or watched the anime openings and endings, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So like, do you guys added like anime songs into your iPods and
So
phones?
when people would ask, like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" I'd be like, "Oh, J-pop." I actually That's only what had it is. anime songs, and it was like that was the thing where I was like, "Oh shit, I have
Oh.
to make sure no one no one listens to my iPod randomly." And I was forced to like listen to Z100 and find like normal songs to put them on there, and that would be like my normal person soundtrack to so other people would
No,
listen
your
to it.
decoy songs.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I was a very Hydra power level kind of person.
I had that too.
I like did it like I had literally like the anime podcast was like a separate one, and it was like a different folder that said like, oh, Japanese music and then like American music. Yeah.
I had
Music.
that too.
The real music.
Yeah, so you know what's funny? So I was actually already known as like the gaming nerd in my high school, right? Or you know, in my school in general. So people would be like, "Oh, Chris, you're probably listening to some like whatchamacallit, some like gaming music." I'm like, "Yeah." So like every single time someone, "Can I look at your playlist?" So I would just like put a bunch of Kingdom Hearts playlists,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts was like the easy like.
So you had decoy songs. I had decoy playlists.
Yeah.
I would give them the whole entire album of Kingdom Hearts and be like, yeah, that's all I have. That's all I have. And then like meanwhile, like you go like 2 playlist folders deeper, it's like
Naruto
Fighting
opening
Dreamers
songs.
right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Naruto opening songs.
Yeah, so for me, I had an MP3 player. I didn't have an iPod.
Was that a
like,
Zune?
No, it was like
What the hell?
it was like a white, like pill-looking MP3 player.
Like a Chinese.
Oh
knockoff
wait, that was
something?
the bean, right?
It was,
What the
I think it was, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like I had the MP3 player, and like I wore it on around my neck because I was influenced by Persona 3.
Oh my
The main
God.
protagonist had like an MP3 player. That's
Wait,
like,
Renz, what hasn't like influenced you at
Nothing
this
has.
point?
I
my
am
whole
Hydra.
life has been dictated by Japanese media. Please send help.
This is Japan's true plan to take over America.
through weeds.
So yeah, I had that, and I'd have like English songs. And whenever someone comes up to me and, hey, can I listen? It's like, yeah. Furiously tries to play it.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, oh shit.
Nickelback.
Fall Out Boy, here we go. so that was like my MP3 player, and then I had an iPod Touch, and at least I had playlists for that one, so I could have decoy playlists.
Everyone had a decoy playlist at this rate.
I didn't really have my own MP3 player back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't able to listen to it. I think like one time, like my dad just gave me his, and it had the Cowboy Bebop opening on it. I was like,
Wow.
oh wow, I really like the saxophone thing because I played saxophone.
Yeah, it's true.
Wait, your parents were into anime?
My dad's into like very classic old school anime, like mechs. He likes samurai stuff, like Rurouni Kenshin, Cowboy Bebop, Voltron, Voltus 5,
remember.
Gundam, like because he also grew up in the Philippines and watched
Yeah,
those
yeah.
anime channels. Yeah, so
Relatable.
yeah, so I guess liking anime is in my blood.
Oh no, it's even worse than I thought.
It runs deeper
You
than
can
this.
grow weebs now.
But I do remember, I think one time I liked an anime song. I don't remember. It might have been a Bleach opening. So we did the whole classic thing: turn on your phone, record your flip phone recorder, record it to make that your ringtone.
Oh my god.
I think it was the second Bleach opening. What was it called? That was by Uberworld.
D-Technoland.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes.
You know, I
love
didn't like that song at first because like I wasn't into it. But like
What?
nowadays, I'm actually really into it now.
So speaking of Bleach opening song, the third one was that was Uberworld. That was
That was Ichiro no
Ichiro
Hana.
no Hana.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so I had to do a project in English class, and we had to give our teacher CDs,
Oh, no,
and we
they-
had to do write-ups of different music, and she was
Oh,
like,
no.
I want to hear different music from everyone. So I gave her that song, and
Oh,
I
no.
wrote about like.
wait, that's the one with the screamo. Like,
Yes, I did. And I wrote about. I forgot. I don't even know what the fuck the song's about anymore. But and she was like, "Oh, this is a nice write-up. I like the screaming parts of the song." I was like, "Oh my."
Oh, your teacher was a weeb.
In
She also watched Bleach.
In hindsight, I'm like, how the fuck did I give my teacher a Bleach opening song? It was that and "We Are Family." Those were the two songs on my CD.
Oh.
Was Where Our Family from? Was that just another?
No.
Oh,
It's
like
like
the actual
"We
English,
Are
yeah.
Family,"
Oh,
that
that's
song.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So can you imagine that playlist? Just those two songs.
Dude, that's a wedding playlist right there.
Oh my god.
First dance.
Ichiro no Hana. Second dance. We are family.
I'm like, God, I'm just face palming so hard.
Speaking of family, like I mean, you had siblings growing up, right, Caleb?
Oh yeah, so me and my
Yeah,
sister we watched anime together. We were both
Yeah.
weebs.
So do any of you guys like have your siblings also influence your taste in anime by any chance?
My cousin Tim definitely influenced. Well, he was the one that introduced School Rumble to me. Him and his sister Rachel, and yeah.
What about you guys? Like, I know you guys have siblings, but like, were you the ones who influenced them into anime, or like, were you the one who was influenced by their taste in anime as well?
So I mean, honestly, me and my sister were almost like we were at the same level of into anime at one point, right? Like not weebs,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
like we weren't that degenerate at that point,
You
but
just knew
Right.
about it.
yeah, we knew about anime. We watched it on Kids WB, and my sister was like, "I need card captors.
I remember
Stuff
that.
now, mom."
I do remember this.
Yeah, so like we had so many. We had all the card captor movies. When I say that, there's only 2,
Movies?
but
But we had all of them.
yeah, we had all of them. We also had the card captor books with the actual cards.
Mm-hmm.
They were useless. I think she had a card captor wand at one point.
Did you have the toy of that like bear thing with the angel wings?
Oh no,
Kiro?
Kiro.
Kiro,
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
No, we didn't have that. But then it's just like when I started to up my game in like anime, right? So I like she wouldn't be home, I would rewatch that shit by myself. So imagine like watching like card captors like all by yourself, like
I can.
like no one's home, and you're like it's like you're by yourself watching a porn. It's like, oh no, someone's home. I gotta clean up.
Put on porn.
It's like I'm sorry. Like it's like, what are you doing, son? I'm watching porn. What is anime?
I'm the oldest, so I
Yeah.
definitely got my sisters into anime and manga, and I know my sister like would buy manga at like the bookstore or whatever. But then they started getting different tastes, obviously, and I think one of the things that my sister got into that I never got into, which is like an anime, sin. My sister got into JoJo and I didn't.
Wait, when was this? What year?
My sister like watched JoJo.
Before you.
I never saw JoJo.
Really?
My sister was actually into JoJo.
Wow.
Oh,
I
th-
know,
Like,
isn't that
around,
crazy?
Like 2012 when JoJo first
Yes,
came out?
actually, yeah.
Wow.
2012, yeah. So
Huh.
I think also the same for you, Caleb, right?
Well, that was just recently. Like my younger siblings got into JoJo like a year ago.
Wow.
It's spreading.
Well, we'll go over JoJo one day, I guess.
Or never.
Nah.
Considering most of us in here didn't watch. I mean,
I'm
I
probably the
didn't-
only one here who has seen
Yeah, only
JoJo
Renz
and
has seen
actually
it,
followed
so-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fake weebs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So actually,
Yeah.
speaking of JoJo, because JoJo is like a lot of this generation loves JoJo, and like back in our day, what was the big 3? Naruto, Bleach,
Bleach
and One Piece.
Yeah, the big 3. Big 3.
Like
Although One Piece was...
no,
I
One
feel like
Piece
it
was
was
always
big
the
here.
big
Was it
3.
always?
It was part.
It
of
was
Big
no,
Hero.
because it was also part of 4Kids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean, honestly,
think that
it
was-
wasn't as popular as Naruto. It wasn't
yeah,
as
definitely
popular
not.
as
'Cause they were
on
Bleach.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And also 4Kids kind of butchered One Piece.
Oh, yeah,
at that
4Kids
time.
kinda-
Yeah.
That's
That's a
something
different
else.
story.
Yeah.
though.
But like in general, like I found it like currently right now in the big, only pertaining to the big 3, I would say that One Piece is currently the best one, even though it's currently still running along
Yeah.
with. I don't know. Do you consider Naruto, Boruto the same thing at this
No,
point?
I don't.
No, it's
I
a
don't.
different
They're
writers.
stories.
Thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
oh.
So like even though like One Piece hasn't concluded yet, supposedly it should be concluding eventually.
Yeah, it'll conclude in the next 10 years.
Yeah, next 10 years, right? But
Fingers crossed.
yeah, One Piece
Possible.
is probably the best one out of all 3 of them.
Well, the reason why is
Versus-
because even though it's not finished, people still consider it. It was the most consistently good one because Bleach and Naruto had highs and lows.
Yeah.
There was like a lot of times people were like, oh man, this Ninja War arc is dumb, or Bleach, oh this everything arc is dumb.
yeah.
One Piece hasn't gone there yet, and it's way past the max chapters of those past 2 ones.
Yeah, I think also like testament to like how One Piece is consistently good is that it's building on its world more than the
Oh, yeah,
other
definitely.
two have. Like there's always something new to explore compared to like Naruto, where it's like it's not really world building. It's more like
just
going to point A to
writing
point
things.
B.
Yeah, but even with that, like, even though One Piece is the best one, like, so many people from our generation grew up with Naruto. And, like, Naruto was
Yeah.
the anime.
It really was though.
Yeah. So, quick question would be for me to you, since I know you caught up on One Piece and all
Yep.
that stuff. How many fillers are there in One Piece? I actually don't know.
In the anime,
In the anime, yeah.
there's a few filler arcs, but they don't really expand past a couple episodes. So the real filler of the One Piece anime is padding time. There's not a lot of filler, but there's a lot of pauses and flashbacks and, like, concentration and grunting.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think there's less chapters per episode
Yes.
in One Piece.
Like,
anime.
the latest One Piece episode probably covers, like, half a page.
Wow.
Yes.
It's like Dragon Ball Z. There's
Oh,
like
man.
one fight
Oh
is
yeah.
Oh,
15.
dude, wait. I always wonder so Dragon Ball Z was huge, but
Yeah.
that's not
Yep.
really considered the big 3. Even though I guess in America, Dragon Ball Z was one of the most
It's like it's
influential ones.
like above it.
It's
Yeah.
like tier 0.
yeah, because it came out like on a separate era than One
guess
Piece and
so,
Naruto.
yeah.
Like by the
And it
time
came
Dragon
first.
Ball Z was done, One Piece wasn't even out yet, was it? Yeah, because like
Here?
it ended in
America?
the 80s.
In
Yeah.
America, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Dragon Ball Z was still
Oh, yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, the thing is, Dragon Ball Z was so influential, and I always kind of wondered, like, if it didn't come out at that time where it just really influenced a bunch of people, would people still believe Goku was the strongest character ever made? Would people still try to push so hard
What are you
that
talking
Goku
about?
can beat everyone?
I mean, people are still talking about like Goku versus Superman.
Oh god.
Oh,
Goku
yeah.
versus Saitama.
Those debates are still up, like still going on, like until right now.
Yeah. I mean, I think I think partly why people think Goku's the strongest was that's all they've ever known was that Goku is the strongest, and there's like the power level scaling, and like there's not not much to compare him to. Whereas today we have all these characters that are like super powerful. who can
Saitama.
kill-
Yeah.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, I even feel like even back then there was a lot we just weren't aware of it. Like if like I would feel like it would be like reasonable to think, oh yeah, Goku and Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho, they can like
They were in
can,
the same
they
era.
Can brawl, they can
Yeah.
brawl with each other, yeah.
No.
But like in
you
America,
could-
within American
yeah.
context, like no, Yusuke he's weak. No, Goku is the strongest.
Well, to be fair.
I mean, back then, I think if you were talking before Naruto, Bleach, One Piece,
Mhm.
like it was like DBZ, like Rurouni Kenshin,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
also,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like because they were completely different tiers of things. Like
Yeah, it
Kenshin
was,
was
yeah.
like the manslayer.
Yeah, I mean, one had a sword
Goku's a god.
that is reverse, and then the other guy could shoot fireballs, beams.
But
at
wait,
you.
who
Yeah.
had the better intro? Freckles?
Oh my
Oh,
god,
it's
was
a
it back
classic.
then?
Well, I think Dragon Ball is also a classic.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, in America, Dragon Ball had like those American openings, like
Oh, yeah.
Dragon, get the dragon,
Rock the Dragon.
Rock the Dragon.
Rock the Dragon.
Get the
God,
dragon.
Don't worry,
Get the
I'll
dragon.
edit that out. No one
Nah.
will know
Oh,
your,
no,
your
know
mistake.
that I didn't really watch Dragon Ball Z when I was younger.
Fake Stan right
Yeah,
there.
did we have we had mostly like Americanish or Americanized opening songs, right?
Yes.
Not I don't Bleach and Naruto didn't. I know
Wait, you
that.
guys had opening songs?
What did you have?
Well, so in the Philippines, they actually skipped through opening songs at that
Wow,
time.
speed
most,
running.
most of it. Like I would never hear Haruka Kanata from Naruto, or even like the.
Your loss.
Well, we had an
Yeah.
English Naruto opening dub or
Oh.
dubbed opening, which was. There wasn't even a song. I think it was just instrumental. But I think it was better than I Hate Rocks, so I don't
Oh.
know.
But yeah, like in the Philippines, they would skip it in favor of having commercials and like less
Ah.
runtime for the anime.
I mean, that's better
itself.
than the German anime opening for Naruto.
You guys are laughing. I have no idea.
You definitely do.
Oh, you should
I
listen to
showed
that
it
one
to you.
day.
I'm never gonna Google that.
All right.
I think it's actually
Edited the video in real quick.
yeah. I think something with the big three. Even those are like the classics. I think
Mhm.
one of the biggest stigmas of it was that that's kind of what those big three were considered like. That was like very polarizing. It was those you really into it or you're a kid for liking it.
Mm.
And I think that was kind of now that anime is more mainstream. Looking back at to it, people those three shows were like kid show. People consider that kid shows.
Yeah, they defined what anime was at
Yeah.
the time.
Mhm.
Like if you thought anime, you thought Naruto or Bleach.
All right. So then this brings me to my next question, since you just brought it up. Is anime mainstream right now?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Are we in the golden age of anime?
I think that depends on your definition of golden age. I remember when someone said, "Oh, we're in the golden age of cartoons," and it's because Steven Universe is such a great show and Gravity Falls is such a great show. It's like, yeah, but you can also consider the time in the '90s when there was like Cow and Chicken and
Rocko's
Powerpuff
Modern
Girls.
Life.
Yeah, and
So it's
also-
like right now anime is mainstream. There's a lot of anime right now, but then we look back at the time of the big three in with rose-colored goggles. Like, yeah, that was the best time for anime. They code like Yu Yu Hakusho made tournament arcs.
It did though.
Like Cowboy Bebop, nothing is better than Cowboy Bebop. Like, it depends on what your definition of golden age.
I think it varies because like we consider Cowboy Bebop and Yu Yu Hakusho to be in like the same era as Naruto and all that, but they're all like different.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like all spread across. So I wouldn't really call like whatever we're on the golden age, or it's weird. I think like early 2010s would be what's the closest to the golden age, because that was when everything was starting to like ramp up. Naruto was like nearing its climax. Bleach was there. One Piece.
Bleach was there.
Oh my god, we're gonna keep shitting on Bleach now.
One Piece was also like building
still
up as
going.
well.
But then
Yeah,
that was
it's still
also
going.
when Attack on Titan was at
Yeah,
its peak.
Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online. Like people were like starting to explore and branch out to
Sword Art,
more
yeah,
anime.
that was one of the big.
That's like 2012,
2012,
2012,
2013.
2013.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was like around the
like-
time same as Attack on Titan.
Yeah, they both
Yeah.
came out around
So
at
I
the same
think-
season, didn't they?
I think so. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was the summer. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the pre-2010 anime was like this like kind of cult following, kind of hid.
Yeah, like Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yeah.
You guys saw Haruhi Suzumiya?
Of
Yes.
course, it's my favorite.
I learned the
shit.
dance. I know I still know the
Oh,
dance.
God.
I can
Oh,
dance
yes.
right now.
Yeah.
Another thing that has influenced your life, I'm assuming.
Oh wait,
See,
that
that
was it.
was
Yes,
it.
I did learn that
I
dance.
did. I did learn that dance with you and your cousins.
Yes, I remember that.
I learned the dance, but I never danced it.
Really, I danced it.
What? We
Like-
danced it.
Yeah, we did.
Like I
dance
didn't,
it.
have
At
anyone,
cons.
I didn't do it with anyone else. I was just alone.
And you're alone.
Oh,
in
you
your
learned. You
room.
learned every
Oh,
role
no,
then.
no,
You were every
No,
character.
I was every character. From Kyun to Izumi.
Renz is just like running his solo videos, like editing the videos by himself, just dancing.
Yeah, but that's what you had to do back then. Before then, but then when Attack
Yeah.
on Titan and you said sort of
Yeah, yeah,
online,
yeah.
like you would hear like random people that
The
weren't.
normies were talking
Yeah.
about it
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Attack on Titan. Oh, okay, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
And like, why do you think like Attack on Titan became so big then? Because like I feel like
Game of
there's
Thrones.
Game of
Was
Thrones.
it really Game of Thrones? Well, the thing is, it's
No,
also
like-
about access. Because
Yeah,
how did people access Attack on Titan at the time it came out?
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
It was on Crunchyroll. But
But
the thing is, normies didn't use Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
How did they
most people
get to
use other sites.
Wait, when
to-
was Attack on Titan on Netflix?
I was,
that was way
much
after.
later
That was
on.
way
later.
after
That was
season 2
2016
came
or
out.
something.
I think.
Yeah,
That's a good question, honestly.
I have to look that up.
yeah, but when it started getting bigger, I still was just like, do I tell people I like anime now? I don't know. Like,
Am I allowed to come out?
yeah.
Well, also,
Come out
I-
of the closet.
I do kind of think that because when a lot of people who work, the closeted weebs, in high school and middle school, there's expectations.
Yeah.
Around when Attack on Titan came out, those guys were in college, and when you're in college, you're a bit more. You stop caring. You actually stop caring about
Everything.
like there's no more high school social hierarchies. No more oh you're getting bullied. You're in college now. You don't care.
Nope.
Okay, speaking of, did your schools have an anime club?
High school?
Yeah, high school.
No.
No.
I mean, we tried starting up a gaming/anime club, and it got shot down so hard, so fast.
I had a video game club, but not an anime club.
Oh, we didn't even have any fun clubs. we didn't even have that.
No, I was in chess club.
I was in drama club, so I had my
I was-
anime friends in drama club.
I mean, I would assume that's where all the closeted weebs would go to
Yes.
the drama club.
Drama, yeah.
No. A lot
Or
of them were.
like
A lot of them
vocal.
were in art club actually.
Oh yeah.
There were
art club.
some in drama club. Some were. Most of them were in art club.
Well, it just depends. Do they want to sing how much they love about anime, or draw about how much?
No,
they
because
love
the thing
about
is, drama
anime?
club is also filled with like the Broadway pop star wannabes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Where they all hang out in like one certain part of the school, and you're not allowed to go to that part no matter what, because that's their
Their haunts.
Their hood.
yes,
Their hood.
like
No, you
even
don't.
it-
No, you don't
their
want to hang
habitat.
out there because they start singing songs and try to harmonize with each other, and it's annoying.
Well, that was Glee.
Yes, that was also because of Glee. I think Glee actually pushed back against anime becoming more mainstream. There was a war, anime versus Glee.
Glee won.
I
for
think
now.
anime won.
Anime definitely won.
in
I
the-
don't think it's
in
Glee
the end,
anymore.
they
I
won the
mean, look
manga.
where we are right now.
But like before Attack on Titan, was there anything like that was popular, that was mainstream?
That wasn't Naruto.
I
Well,
that
it wasn't the big
because
three.
I think that wasn't
Yeah,
big three.
That wasn't big three.
or like
was there
Dragon Ball
anything
Z.
else besides that? I can't think of anything else actually.
I felt like people always kind of knew of the aesthetic of Sailor Moon and
Yeah, I forgot. We didn't talk about that.
yeah.
I
'Cause
also thought
Sailor-
that was a guy's show. By the way.
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
I watched that when I was like 5 with my sister and cousin, so I had no idea what was going on.
I
But
mean,
I think that was at the time when you had the Scene Kid shirt would have Sailor Moon stuff on it. I think around the 2000s, Sailor Moon, and even Dragon Ball Z stuff was like stuff sold in Hot Topic.
well, I think that's like an era thing because like at first you had Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, right? And then
Yeah.
you had the big three, and then you had Attack on Titan.
No, but thing is, I think that Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z were considered classics enough, and that's why they were like they were like it wasn't like I'm wearing Naruto shirt because I'm a Naruto fan. I'm
Yeah.
wearing Sailor Moon because this is a classic.
Right,
And,
right.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it was more
it's
common.
seen,
Everyone
it's,
knows the opening
It's
song,
retro.
like,
It's
yeah.
ironic.
Yeah, and people can openly wear that in public
It's
somehow.
like yeah, but because it's like similar to wearing like a Led Zeppelin shirt. That's like how it was.
I mean, it was pretty cool to wear a Capsule Corp shirt when you go to the gym. I will admit.
Well, also because if people know what Capsule Corp is, then they're also a Dragon Ball Z fan. It's not like hey,
That's true.
it's like I'm making fun of your Capsule Corp. It's like dude, you know what this is. I'm gonna make fun of you.
Or like the turtle house or turtle style school
Oh, the
logo
turtle-
on
oh,
your
yeah,
shirt.
Yeah.
What?
The one
The
that
Kame
Goku,
House.
the Kame House.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes. All right.
So with all these anime that we've been watching, like, do you guys use or what do you get? Have you guys used anything to like keep track of all the anime you've been watching? Because like when I was like 2007 and like later on 2009, 2010, like there was a lot of anime that I was following, so I came across this site, and as we all know, it's my anime list. That's what I've used to keep track of anime. I mean, I don't use it anymore, but
Okay.
before I
I was
used
about to ask
to
that.
like use it to like keep track of like the shows I've been watching.
Let's just admit we've all created accounts, but we
I
all
haven't.
forgot the
No,
passwords
I
for
haven't.
them.
I have
No,
never
I-
made my anime list. Count.
Really?
Seriously?
I never did. No.
Have you been to the
Then
website?
how do you keep track of your anime?
I memorized.
You have just Caleb's brain is just huge.
Like,
Just remembers everything.
I memorize, and if I don't remember, I just keep watching episodes. Nope, not there, not there, not there. There it is. That's where I was.
Actually, I'm one of those people who like I can't stop watching anime. I have to devote a certain amount of time to finish an anime no matter what.
so
yeah,
you got-
you said you don't like watching weekly anime, right?
Oh no, I can't because I need it to be done. Like it's cutting into my schedule. I can't plan weekly animes
Well,
every week.
Weekly anime is actually how I kept track of it because I was always caught up with the week. When it came down to binging, I think because currently now binging is easy because things are seasonal.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
okay, I'll just binge a series, and I'm done. All right, just wait for the next season. Manga chapters is a bit different. That's what I have to memorize where I am.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I think I made them all with my roommate. Because we were just like, oh, what, did you watch this show? Okay, I'll recommend it to you. And it was just like, I didn't want to write it down, so we just went to my anime list and I made a list. And I don't know if you guys you've been to the website at least, right, Caleb?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
anime list is anime Google for me.
So
Google.
the
Actually.
when I made it like 2010, and I would always look at like the top anime, right, of like whatever rating system, and it was always Gintama. And I can say that because of the mall ratings, that's why I watched it.
Oh yeah.
Because I would see it every year. It was always number one. I was like, why is it number? Why isn't Steins Gate number one? Steins Gate's the fucking best. Oh my god!
I think Steins Gate was like
it
stuck
was
at
like number two or
yeah,
and I was
number
like,
two, number
"Fuck,
two.
Steins Gate, come on! And then it never pushed. So then I was like, fine, I'll watch Gintama, and it was amazing.
Yeah, that's also how I got into the Gintama. I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't even know about
Gintama
Gintama.
would be like top 4 because it would be like different
Yeah.
seasons of Gintama.
like when the first season of Gintama ended, it shot up to like number 1 right away.
Yeah.
And like, oh, this anime is like the top rated anime on my
guess I
anime
better
list. It
watch
has to be
it.
good, right?
Yeah,
So I watched it.
and it was good.
Wait, did you guys ever have those periods in your life where you're like, fuck, I watched as much anime as I could, but I don't know what's like. I need the next
Yes.
anime. So
Yes.
what you do is you go on my anime list and,
you
you
look at
just
the
like
recommended.
you just start from the top.
Yeah.
Like, did I watch this number 1 list? Did I watch number 1 Gintama? I already finished it. How many episodes at that point? I don't even remember.
It doesn't even
21.
matter.
Oh, Steins Gate, 26, 27.
24.
Yeah.
24 episodes. Man. Oh, I gotta keep going down the list, and then like you get, and then like at a certain
You get to
point
the
in your
weird, like,
life,
You get to
50.
the
you get
top
to like
100.
no at one point in your life you're like 5 pages in and you're
Shit,
like
I've seen everything.
it's just like wow how did I watch all this anime.
Actually, that hasn't happened to me. So there's actually like if I ever run out of anime, there's a bunch of things I just haven't watched. I haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho in full, and I actually haven't watched Code Geass in full.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
surprising.
my god!
Yeah.
Wow.
How are you on this podcast?
I don't know.
Well, we didn't watch JoJo, so
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
mine
you
is
don't read One
podcast.
Piece.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I had that too. It's like, because so I used my anime list to keep track of anime, right? So when there was like the concept of seasonal weekly anime was new to me, and like for some reason in my head, like I had to make it my mission to watch every anime I set my eyes on, from the shittiest harem anime to like the
Oh, boy.
golden like Attack on Titan. So for like a while I was doing that. So I was just watching anime that I know was probably terrible, and looking back they were absolutely terrible. Like this I think this anime was called Akane Iro Somaru Saka. It was like some harem anime.
Para inglés, por favor.
I don't know the English name, but like it was about an anime where like these two siblings are living with this
Oh,
other
that
girl.
doesn't sound good.
Oh god.
And then this girl was like engaged to the main guy, but then as the show goes on,
Sounds like a
the main
harem.
the girl who was engaged backed off, and the two siblings got together. Like, ugh.
what?
So that ruined you.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I've been watching like a lot of like shitty harem anime, and I felt like that was like the trend of anime, and like I thought that was like anime usually, like harem anime in high school.
Really?
Yeah,
Because for me, when I thought anime was all action fighting adventures, and when I heard, oh, what, there's a anime about someone making bread, that sounds dumb. That doesn't have explosions or fighting in it.
but it did actually. I know what you're talking about.
You
Yakitate
got
Japan.
Japan?
Yeah, I
It did have explosions.
It did
and
really.
fighting.
It did.
I never watched it. I heard
It
it was
was
good. I
actually
just never
pretty
watched
good.
it.
Yeah, you know like how Food Wars has that orgasmic.
Yeah, my friend
reactions.
says that is better than Food Wars.
Yeah, because the way they because like the whole point of reactions in cooking anime is to exaggerate like how good the food is.
Yeah.
So in Yakitachi Japan, they have really like comedic reactions and also use parodies.
Oh, like fighting.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like they'd use like puns on like the bread itself and like.
Well, see, the
wordplay.
thing is, that's like when out back then, I didn't really understand that about anime.
Mhm.
I didn't understand, that kind of Japanese, kind of pun humor.
Yeah.
I thought just anime was all just fight, fantasy action.
Like
Like I
your
didn't
first
watch.
anime was School Rumble.
Oh yeah, wow. I think I kind of separated School Rumble as like that kind of anime versus like the anime.
Yeah.
Well, School Rumble actually had some weird fight scenes too, but that was just comedy to me.
That was just pure comedy. I think in terms of random manga that you picked up, I think one that I read all on one manga was Addicted to Curry. And it was just literally just about this guy who made curry, and if someone had a problem, he would make curry for them. And at the end of the chapter, they tell you how to make the curry.
Oh really?
So I was like, oh, this is so cool. I never tried. I can't cook. But that's when I was like, wow, there's different manga about, or different topics about different things, and it's still anime.
So actually, do you think that your taste in anime is different now, like from back?
Oh,
back then?
absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
So do you what? So no more harems for you?
Yeah, I am like averse to like harem anime now. Like if I ever see like more than one girl, they have to be really really special for me to watch it.
So you went from like Tenchi Muyo to God, what's that anime that's airing right now, or the one that I call trash and you're mad about it?
Nisekoi.
No, that's trash. No, that's trash.
Rent a girlfriend.
No.
Origairu, is that what you're referring to?
There's so many of
Is that the
these.
one where there's 5
Hachiman?
girls? There's like 2
Oh
smart
no,
girls. Yeah.
quintuplets.
No. Oh God,
That's 5 girls.
You know what? I'm like naming all these things. It's like all generic. That's how you know.
Okay, there's tsundere. There's a big titty
wait,
shy girl.
no,
There's a
there's
bully.
One's really smart in math. One's really good at English.
Bokutochi wa
Oh,
Beku- wa
Bokuben.
Dekinai.
Yes.
We never learned.
Yeah, we never learned. That's
Yeah,
what it's
yeah,
called.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't finished that series, but I did watch it, and it's okay.
I always got that one confused with the quintuplets one. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Oh.
I thought they were the same.
Wait, well, you know my issue with like harems, right?
Right.
Oh, you
Oh.
you probably don't know
No,
what my issue
what
is,
is
but I'll
your
say
issue?
it.
Why don't you
So-
tell us?
Yeah,
too
so
many
my
big
biggest
girls.
issue why I don't like watching harems is because it's just like one girl wins, right?
Yeah.
No matter what happens, one girl has to win,
You
Yeah.
should just go the
Well-
poly route, man.
right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, and we never learn. So currently, right now, like there's like it branches off. It's just like one girl will win eventually. Like each of them gets to have their own
Oh,
individual
there is one
win.
Really?
one actual winner though. That's how the manga ended.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so the others are just like what? Like
Wait,
OVAs
this
or
is-
something?
So the way the way the manga ended was that they gave each girl their own ending,
Yeah.
and
the
then
easy route.
and then the main guy actually goes out with one girl.
Is it already canon right now?
It's canon.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's probably the
that's
first girl
canon.
then.
Damn.
I'm assuming it's the first girl who
Well,
won.
they all kind of showed up at the same time.
Why don't we
Oh.
just fuck each other like one big fuck pile?
I don't know. I fucking
okay with that.
yeah. I can't stand harems, and I don't like these new styles of all these animes like Rent a Girlfriend. What's that other one?
Domestic
Domestic Girlfriend.
Rent a Girlfriend. Domestic
gonna go for all
Girlfriend.
of them.
What? Any other thing that has the word
My
girlfriend,
Girlfriend.
in it? My Hero.
My Hero
Academia
Academia
Girlfriend.
Mysterious Girlfriend X.
Hey, that's one.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't that wasn't their harem.
No, it
actually.
wasn't. It was
That
weird,
just-
though.
Yeah, Tengen Toppa Girlfriend. Even that had a girlfriend at that point.
Yes.
Yes.
It wasn't a harem though.
It-
Do you
it-
consider did you read or watch The World God Only Knows?
yes, I actually
Is
did.
that a harem?
That is, yeah.
That's a harem.
But
One
they
girl
don't
does
like
win.
come back. Well, it's true. Oh, I forgot about that.
Well, I think like I would attribute harem to like if there is more than one girl who is even remotely attracted to the main guy, then yeah, that's a harem anime. But yeah,
So
I mean,
Bleach is a harem.
There's only 2 girls.
there's-
Wait,
well, there's
how many
only one
girls?
girl who's
More
actually-
than one.
Wait, how many girls? How many girls do you need for it to be counted as a harem? At this
At
Probably
least
3.
3.
Because 2
'Cause
is
two
just
is a love triangle.
comedy. Or,
Oh.
I think so. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, then not rent a girlfriend. Domestic girlfriend is
There is
a
more than one girl. I
Oh,
mean, there's more than 2 girls.
I didn't.
besides,
I
main
didn't read
2
it nor
girls.
watch it, and I'm scared.
I only
to.
know the end.
I don't want to. Oh yeah, I know why too.
I watched
It doesn't
anime too.
matter.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna talk about
Let's
that.
not, please.
But yeah, so I mean, back then, yeah, I was into harem high school anime because like I was in that age where like I was in like close to high school.
God, I
It's
wish
like,
that was
wow.
me.
God, I wish, yeah, exactly. God, I wish that was me. God, I wish I was living that life,
I wish I was.
and I
2D.
didn't live that life.
Wait, did you feel forced to like watch it because you had to keep up with other people's like knowledge of anime?
No,
Like-
no. I didn't really talk about anime much with most people my age in high school or school in general. But like I watched it because I felt like I had an obligation to, and like I kind of felt like
My wife who needs me.
Exactly.
well, not that, but like I've seen people like dropping anime and like not like choosing to watch certain anime, and I thought like, oh, I'm gonna be better than them. I'm gonna watch every single anime that I ever see.
Oh no.
but like that's really I don't have time for that shit anymore, and that's also like I don't have the patience,
Yeah.
and I don't really want to.
And also, there's a bunch of shitty anime.
Yeah, there is just so much shitty anime nowadays. Like it's like dime a dozen now.
It was so much easier to like keep up with like the animes back then. Like how many animes would come out like pre 2010 like
Oh.
per year
It was
or
actually
per
not that-
season? Let's
It
go
was
per
kind
season.
of a lot, but
It was a lot, but it was like
you know
they-
what? The big what is it called?
The
Bottleneck. The bottleneck
yeah.
was actually fan subs.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like if a group liked
Oh,
it
that's
enough,
right.
they
Yeah.
would sub it. So
Mm.
a lot of the shitty anime just never got subbed.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's why I kept watching a lot of like whatever anime was on during that time, was that the fan subs would
Yeah,
dub
like
a
Mazuri
specific
fan
anime,
subs or
and if the
They just
anime
like it.
wasn't subbed, then oh well, I can't watch it.
So pretty much the fan subs just controlled our taste
It
at
pretty
that
did.
point.
No, it
Yeah.
really
More or
did.
less, yeah.
I think so.
Well, then that's how that's the only way we could, as non-Japanese speaking people, could access it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then now we have like Crunchyroll,
technology.
Funimation, Amazon.
Well, now
Netflix.
all these shows can actually get sponsored for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
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 Like now there's our investments in shows. Like a show out now isn't like, oh, everyone likes it. No, people invested in this show.
So, did you guys ever like see anime blowing up to the way it is now when you guys were like watching it back then?
It's the way it is now.
I mean, the biggest anime I feel like I could say was Code Geass. That was like the biggest
Oh, man.
thing at. When was that? Like
2007?
2007? Yeah,
2007,
2007. Like,
First time I
I'll-
saw it was a anime festival.
yeah, a lot of my college friends, because I was in middle school at that point. I had college friends, and they were talking about like Code Geass, about how great it was, and I'm just like, wait, this is my thing. You guys can't talk about anime. Yeah, so Code Geass was pretty big back then, but not like Attack on Titan big though.
Well, the thing is,
Well,
I still feel like
yeah.
now that anime is mainstream, but not so much that it's not as like mainstream as like watching sports.
Right,
It's-
right. I mean,
it's-
that will
feel like
always
it's,
be
I feel like
mainstream.
it's just more like people who always liked anime
Mhm.
are kind of allowed to like be in the light, have platforms, media platforms to talk about it, and it's not you can't be ridiculed for it anymore. It's
Well, you
not so
can,
much.
but it's
No, that's a
like-
lie.
yeah,
you
it's
still
a
are.
lie.
No, you can be ridiculed for watching the wrong anime.
Yeah, if you're watching shitty anime,
Yeah, yeah.
I will fucking.
You can watch. You'll be ridiculed for not watching shitty anime. You'll be ridiculed for watching shitty anime that I don't like, that I find shitty.
Or unironically liking shitty anime.
Don't
Oh, yeah,
wa-
yeah.
I swear
Well,
to God,
there's
if you guys watch Rent a Girlfriend, I'm about to like pimp slap everybody.
I've seen it.
I read
Chris.
it.
It's not bad.
Why?
I hate it.
Why?
No, I read it because I wanted to see how much I would hate it.
I don't, I
Oh,
don't
okay.
dislike it. I mean, it's okay. I
You
think
should
it's
read
okay.
it.
Okay, I feel bad. I'm like discriminating against it without even like watching it.
See, that's a faux pas. You should.
So
do that.
wait, then it becomes that weird issue where it's just like, do I watch it
to find out how much you
to
hate
find
it?
out how
That's
much
what
I will
did.
hate it, or like what if it like it awakens
What if
something
it-
in me?
Furry anime.
Oh wait, what's that furry anime?
Beastars,
Beastars.
which I didn't watch yet.
I've never watched it. I'm
I heard
scared
it's
to
really
watch
good.
it.
I heard it's really good.
It's really good.
Your sister told me it was good.
As a non-furry, I think it's good.
All right, but what,
Am
are,
I
the
gonna be
what
a
are the
furry
furries
because
think?
of it?
I don't know. As a non-furry, I thought Zootopia was good, so maybe he's got a point.
So yeah, that's why I'm scared to watch.
I mean,
I don't know.
Beastars.
Did watching any Mickey Mouse thing turn you into a furry?
Well, actually,
Wait, are mouses furries?
Well, could be a
it-
furry, man.
is he a furry?
I'd say yes.
let's not go over this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think like nowadays, because like you have so many sources and people talking about an anime before it even comes out, I think you would have an idea whether you'd like it or not based on just all that information.
Yeah, we've
that was given
consumed
to you.
enough anime to know.
Yeah, yeah.
This looks good,
Yeah, like
or this looks like trash.
yeah. I mean, like nowadays, so I haven't actually followed with Bakemonogatari in a while. Like I stopped at Nisemonogatari.
Same.
Is that the
But that was the second season.
second season? Yeah.
Because like there was so much that came
Oh, no,
out.
I watched a couple. Never mind. I watched the movies.
Yeah. So, and then recently I started watching Bakemonogatari again, and I watched the first arc, which was about Tanjugahara, and like now context. I took Japanese class in college for a
We
year. Fucking weeb,
Same.
right?
Oh man,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
so-
the unofficial weeb anime club, by
Yeah,
the way.
so,
in Rutgers.
I mean, we're all
It's
making
fucking-
fun of you, but I took Japanese too.
Yeah,
fuck you
see,
guys.
I did.
But yeah, so yeah, I took Japanese. I learned Japanese a bit,
Yep.
so I have more of an understanding of like Japanese language. So when I was watching Hitagi Grab the arc, like they were talking about like
Weight.
the word the weight and how the word omoi or omo is weight and also feeling.
Then you realize that all of the series is just word
Yeah,
puns.
yeah, and I realized like, oh
You're like,
shit,
shit.
this thing is giga brain, really
Yeah,
smart
The
writing.
whole show is
Write a
about
letter to the author.
word
Hey,
puns. Yeah.
oh, this is our word puns. Like, yes, everyone in Japan knew these were word puns. Where
Yeah.
were you?
Yeah,
was-
so I have a newfound appreciation for the series
Mhm.
overall, and now I'm like watching through it now with like whatever I have.
With no context.
Well, with more
Yeah.
context now at least. So yeah, like, have you guys like rewatch any anime that like you have a
I
newfound
rewatch.
appreciation for?
I rewatch Gurren Lagann every year.
That I mean, yeah, I also
Changed
rewatch
my life.
Gurren Lagann
Those
every
are weak
year.
numbers, Neil. I rewatch Gurren Lagann every 2 weeks.
Oh my-
Every 2 weeks.
I love Gurren Lagann.
Oh, me
Actually,
too.
Chris, I think I messed you up with Gurren Lagann.
Oh, I hate you. You know what?
It has changed Chris's life.
Yeah,
For the worst.
For the worst.
For the worst.
Gurren
Yes.
Lagann made Chris fail college.
No, close.
No, close enough. Close
Chris
enough.
almost didn't get into college. I remember.
No. I did.
was
I
it?
was in college, but I had to take placement tests, right? So
Yes.
Neil's dorming, and I'm like,
So I was like, yeah, you can come over.
like
Chill.
Neil, hey Neil, I know you live close enough to the dorm,
Yeah, to the
to the
testing
school
site,
that
yeah.
to the testing site. Like, can I just sleep over?
Yeah.
I'll wake up at 8, go take the test, right?
All right.
And I'll be quiet. I'll just study if you have something to do.
Yeah. So 11 p.m.
It's
Hey,
11
Chris.
Oh my
Do you want to watch the Gurren Lagann movie?
And I'm just like, wait, there's a Gurren Lagann movie?
Hell yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sure. And like, this is while Neil's teaching me like math, like like
We're doing like fact, like
This
freaking
is like the
fractions.
worst show to learn math.
no,
with.
right.
No.
So we're like 4 pages in like his textbook, and all of a sudden, or his notebook, and he's just like, Chris, let's watch the movie. I'm like, hell yes, let's go.
So we watched the Gurren Lagann movie. And it was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and-
saw it too. It was great.
I think I had like
and I think
remedial
it
math.
caused you to fail. Yeah, the math test.
It's just like I
You
studied
didn't
everything.
believe enough to pass
Exactly.
the
Roll,
test.
roll, fight the power.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the only power I didn't know, like the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking about influential anime. Dude, Gurren Lagann. It's my shit.
I think that's everybody's influential anime.
Actually, yeah, Gurren Lagann was 2007 as well.
2006.
Yeah,
2006, right?
When it came out, yeah.
Oh, all right.
I actually watched Gurren Lagann I watched Gurren Lagann in like 2013.
But did it affect you?
Oh, I did. It was like, whoa,
Yeah.
oh, this is so
Yeah.
cool.
That's when you realize what anime could be.
Yeah,
It could bring something in you.
and I think that's what we all like watch anime for nowadays. Is like to get that feeling of like excitement and inspiration.
Well, I think the
No.
reason why I like anime, because like, I don't really like tropes from like American TV shows too much. Like, you know, like all the, you know, I like some of them, but all like these series, like I didn't get into Game of Thrones because I don't want to watch a sex scene every other episode.
Well, it's not that common actually.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like, I like how anime stories are structured. I like how they world build. I like how I like the insights they like to give within their stories, which I feel like is something that a lot of American TV shows don't do well.
yeah, I think so too. Because like a lot of American shows are an hour long too.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
it's actually less digestible than anime can be. Because like anime is only like what 30 minutes long.
Shit, I'm
usually.
sweating over here. I watched
It's just
Zero
like-
Director's Cut. They were each 1 hour episodes.
You're sweating over there?
Oh,
See,
shit.
an hour-long episode of spending an hour to watch a single episode of a TV show is way more time than spending 4 hours to watch like an entire anime
That's
series.
true, though.
Now I'm sweating. I'm like, I've been binging Attack on Titan.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, but
take
that would probably take less time than to watch like one episode of I don't know what's like
Dexter.
of like the Queen's Gambit or something.
Yeah, Queen's Gambit,
Queen's
Dexter,
Gambit,
man, I don't know. The reason why I'm like, I keep watching all these animes, I'm trying to like recatch that high. Like, you know, after you watch Gurren Lagann, you're like, I need
need
it's
that
like
hype.
It's like you're so hyped. 2 days later, I need that. Like, do I rewatch the anime again and get that hype?
Probably.
Like, no. Like, I need something new. I need something new, but it has to be the same thing. Like, that doesn't make
and
sense.
then you go to my anime list.
And then you watch Darling in the Franxx.
Oh
then
God!
you're sad.
And then you're sad. You're like, wait, I need to get rid of this. Like, it's like the opposite of a high.
Well, okay, has the opposite ever happened? Have you ever watched an anime and you're like, damn, that like changed my life, and now I don't know what to do?
School days.
Oh, you mean like in the negative way?
Well,
Like,
no,
you-
no, not
like-
even. No, no. Like when I finished watching, I think it was Eureka 7. I remember someone like, I like didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my god, like I don't want to watch another anime. That was a whole experience. I don't know what to do anymore. I didn't do any. I didn't watch TV. I didn't do anything.
Like it
I
made
just-
you so depressed that you.
well, it wasn't. It was like
It made
I
you depressed in a good
I felt
way?
complete. Like I was like, I'm good. I don't need to like watch this.
I know. I feel like I can't get that same feeling from how when I first read Assassination Classroom. I feel like no
yeah.
other like piece of media will ever like give me that same like sensation of when I read through Assassination Classroom.
So when you
'cause-
finished it, were you just like, wow?
well, when I finished it, my eyes were like wet from tears because oh my gosh.
What a masterpiece!
You mean
Exactly.
crying?
No, yes, well that and
no.
my eyes were
His
my
eyes
eyes were
sweating.
wet from tears. Okay, I wasn't
Exactly.
crying.
No,
Hold on, let me Google crying.
No, freaking. No, I got you, Caleb.
No, but just like I felt like this the way they developed that story, it was just so good, and I feel like there's like nothing can really give that to me again. Like I like other
so
anime.
you just accepted it. Like you know what? That's it.
Yeah.
This is a masterpiece.
I mean,
That's over.
I bought all the physical manga volumes, and I'm just planning to reread it now physically.
And now you're crying again.
Yes,
How anime
oh my
has
gosh.
influenced your life,
I
your
don't know.
wallet.
anything like that. You were just like, wow, that was so good. I'm good. I'm good for a while.
Good for a while.
I was good for like a week after I finished Brotherhood.
Just a week.
No,
Oh, Brotherhood.
Full Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched the whole thing in like a week, and then the next week I like went outside. I
Oh.
like socialized. I couldn't watch anime. I was like, there's another time.
No, it actually
Anime
did.
can't pass.
So when I watched Brotherhood, I never watched the original Full Alchemist.
Uh-huh.
So I watched Brotherhood like straight through. I was like, damn, that was so good.
Right?
I decided to read the manga,
Oh,
and so I consumed Full Metal Alchemist twice.
But are you gonna consume it for the third time? Watch the original anime series.
No, but I'll wait for it to become get on Webtoons.
what about the live action?
I'm never gonna look at that.
All right, this is gonna sound fucked up, but do you guys ever just like, I need an anime that'll make me cry?
Yes,
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
No, actually.
Anohana. I said it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I wasn't expecting to be sad from watching Anohana.
I was with Caleb when you watched the last episode.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I was sitting behind you.
Wait, so you're just like you're just
I
sitting
knew
behind
the
Caleb?
episode, but I was like, Caleb, you have to watch this. And then I got sucked in. I started watching it too.
Neil, was this you? Like, I wanna see Caleb cry too.
Kind of.
Let me just sit behind. Hey,
I sat.
Caleb.
I was like by the door. You were like at the screen. I was like, all right, I'm gonna like I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna like let it happen.
Wait, did you guys know what Anohana was about? But when you before you
No,
started
I
watching
just
it?
Someone told me it was sad.
I knew that it was about a group of friends, and one of them died, and that friend that died became a ghost that's trying to get their friend group together. That's all I knew about.
No,
it.
I didn't even know about
That's a
like the
lot.
whole synopsis.
I
I
didn't
just
know.
watched it because it looked pretty.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah, I felt like the animation was
Nice
clean.
colors and
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was actually at work when I watched Anohana.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I was working night shift one day, right? And
Yeah.
I'm just like, I need something to watch. So I'm on my anime list. I'm like, oh, Anohana. Oh, pretty high reviews. So, so I was working like a double shift. So I was working 16 hours, right?
oh my god.
And yeah, I know, right? I had nothing to do for like a couple of hours. I'm just like, you know what? I'll go watch Anohana, right? Fucking worst mistake of my life.
Did you binge it the whole way through?
I binged the whole entire thing.
God.
I
That was
binged
only
it.
11 episodes too.
Yeah.
Were your
Yeah,
eyes
that-
wet from tears?
No,
No.
I was sweating. I was
It was
sweating.
raining inside.
It's a terrible day for rain.
It was.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So wait, let me tell you the worst thing that you could do after watching like Anohana, right? I watched
Texture X.
No, I watched A Silent Voice.
Oh god.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
so you watched Anohana pretty late then?
Yes, I
Okay.
actually watched it like years later.
Well, A Silent Voice came out 2017.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh
yes.
my god. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so I watched A Silent Voice when it came out,
Yeah.
like along with Anohana, so it must have been 2017, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I like any single time I was working a night shift, a double shift, and someone calls me. It's like, Chris, why are you sniffling? I don't know what you're talking.
So you really binged that.
Yeah.
God, what was it for me? Maiden Abyss.
Really?
Yeah, the MIDI. MIDI is
Uh,
my. Oh God, I miss MIDI already.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, if I want to cry again, I don't even have to watch the whole thing. I just re-watch that last part of Assassination Classroom.
You just watched
We're just
it.
going back to that.
I watch the clip. I read the chapter.
this is gonna sound funny, but like, there's two kinds of cries that I want once in a while. I want like the sad cry, and then
you
I want
want,
the
like,
Gurren Lagann cry.
No. You won't
Okay.
give me the Gurren Lagann cry. Yeah, you watched the last 2 episodes of season 3 of Haikyuu. That gave me the Gurren
Oh
Lagann
my
cry.
god.
I was like, yes.
Yeah,
Yes!
that cry, like the emotion.
No, I agree with you, but my issue with that is it takes too long for the Gurren Lagann cry. Like
Just gotta get to the point.
I only got 2 minutes to get this cry done before
So
someone.
you go look up the Simon speech.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it.
It's just like the Simone speech where he's just
You
like,
just need the music.
My bro is dead.
That's all I need is the music.
yeah, that's all you like. People, I know you guys were probably thinking like, oh, he probably watched like the season 2.
He's probably thinking of
No,
other
it's a
No,
movie.
no, I'm watching the fucking movie part of it.
With
That's
the
all.
rainbows.
Hell yeah. And then like the montage of like when he does the Giga drill break.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the part when the tears start coming
exactly.
in through.
You just let it go. It's just big emotion cry. Oh, I love it.
And then my mom comes in. What happened? Did your girlfriend break up with you? Yes, mom. Yes.
I'm not watching anime. I'm watching porn.
It's porn, and she broke up with me.
The
That's the
FBI
reason
texts
why.
you, hey, what's wrong?
Hey, Chris, did your girlfriend break up with you again? Oh, yes, absolutely, sir. It's just like, all right, just double checking because you've been crying a lot lately.
Yeah.
Oh man. We look back a lot at our the old animes, and we can get into anime easily because we've just loved it the whole time.
Yeah.
How do you get new people into anime? Like what do you
Trick them.
suggest?
You don't.
Oh, obviously you save their lives. Hey,
Don't
do
do
that.
this. Don't
So
be
one-
like me.
One of my problems with work is that none of my coworkers. Actually, I had one weeb coworker, but she left the company.
Damn.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Culture wasn't weeb enough for her.
But my coworkers don't really watch anime. I'm just thinking like, should I like talk about anime around them? Should I like
I
try to
hate that
get them
feeling.
into anime?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which I did try. Like, oh, you gotta watch This Is Us. Like, I'm not watching This Is Us until you watch Haikyuu.
Ooh.
I did watch first 2 episodes.
Do
and she
ultimatums. Yeah.
I watched first episode. She never watched Haikyuu, so yeah, I'm mad.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird to get people into anime because like it's so alienating at first. Like I think there's a barrier you gotta like
It's
jump
like,
over.
it feels like
first.
there's gatekeeping.
There is.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
But also like for people who have never seen or even know about anime, it's like to them it's cartoons and also like Japanese cartoons. And like they're gonna be asking, you mean I have to read to watch this? 'Cause
That's
it's
yeah.
subs.
true.
That's true.
And like if you like refer them to a dub anime, it's a hit or miss sometimes because like some animes are good with dubs, some aren't.
I mean, like, I would say first you would have to know the kind of person you're trying to get them into. For example, I had a friend who hated, I wouldn't say he hated anime. He just wasn't really into anime or the Japanese culture, right?
Right.
But then I knew that he was really into comedy, right? So I was just like, what's a good anime? I showed him One Punch Man. And he was, and then
Which
from
season?
I mean, first season.
Okay, the good one.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Yeah, it was the only season. Obviously, it was the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
season.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's still the only season.
Yeah. Let's not talk about this. Let's not talk about the second season. But like, from there, like he was just like, "Wow, One Punch Man is great. It's hilarious. It's funny. I need more." Right. So I started showing him like other animes, but less funny.
Domestic girlfriend.
No, we did.
Kiss Exis.
Oh my god.
Yes.
God. He went down the rabbit hole by himself. I'm so sorry.
You just
You
just
ruined
kinda
him.
Pushed him.
You ruined him.
He
Just one nudge.
he now listens to baby metal.
Oh.
And he's into God. I'm gonna name some like
Love Live.
what do you call it? It's like those girls who sing and dance. and-
Idols.
Idols. He's
Idols,
into
yeah.
idol animes.
Oh, like Idol Master,
Zombieland,
AKB
Love
48.
Live.
Yes.
Love Live.
I said Love
Yeah,
Live.
he's into those animes, and I did not show him any of those, and I'm scared how he even found out about it. I tried steering. I'm like, yeah, you could be the generic like Goku loving anime lover. It's okay, you can do that. He's like, no, I want baby metal. I want to love
Is that
idols.
like driving meme?
And I'm like,
It goes super weeb.
oh yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
It's the domino meme. It's like the one domino. Introduce friend to One Punch Man.
And then
Idol.
suddenly,
Fuck.
idols.
It's like,
no,
fuck.
VTuber idols at the end.
Oh no, we're not doing that right now. I'm trying to hide. Don't look at me.
I mean, I feel like I'm the only one here who's like really deep into the whole.
That'll be another story for another day.
That's gonna be a whole thing
That will be.
when
Yeah.
we get you guys into VTubers, me and Renz.
No.
It'll be easy.
That's a hard
If you
stop
can
right
give,
there.
If you can give me a nice appetizer for VTubers, the same way.
Got you.
If you can, well, first you have to figure out a nice appetizer for anime. Then
I
we'll talk
know.
VTubers.
It's so hard to like. So basically, if I try to like get a coworker into anime, I have to like kind of trick them.
Oh really?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how
Like
to
you
do
kind of have to know what they like.
Mhm.
Ask them like, oh, what are your favorite movies? What do you watch on Netflix? And I'm like, oh, well, what else is on Netflix? Attack on Titan.
Oh.
I actually got my coworker into Attack on Titan because of that.
Yeah, I just kind of give up on suggesting anime to people because it's a bit of
gotta
a
trick
struggle to
them.
just like
Just
trick
like-
them into it.
So I actually did the reverse. I actually
Reverse Uno.
so at my previous job, people didn't actually. Well, they knew I was a nerd. I was a gaming nerd, but they didn't know I was an anime weeb, right? So
That's the definition now.
when Demon Slayer came out, what episode was the one where
19.
19, right? Episode 19. Everyone knows what
When
episode
you
that
save the
is.
nut for.
Yeah. So the IT security guy in my place, right?
Yeah.
He comes to me, Chris, you gotta watch Demon Slayer. This is amazing. This is the best anime. And it's low key, right? I'm just like, oh, what's Demon Slayer about?
I was born in the darkness, raised in the molded by it.
So you were you were the
Oh, you just
the one
pretended
trying to
Yeah.
be converted.
Yeah,
just
so-
to make them feel better.
I was trying to see how many people in the office actually was really into anime, right? And I actually found like a lot of people that were like, closet weebs, but like I never actually tried pulling them out.
Set up the
Right,
bait.
right.
So they were trying. I was using myself as bait because I was into gaming, right? Everyone knew I was into gaming because I brought my gaming keyboard to work. Yeah,
What a
I
loser.
was that guy. But they were just like, Chris, it's amazing, the artwork, blah blah, the style, like,
I
the
cried.
manliness. I cried. Like men cried, women cried, babies cried. You have
always
to
cry.
watch this, Chris.
Beautiful.
And I'm just
Exactly.
like, and I'm like, I'm like feigning innocence. I'm like,
Oh
oh.
wow, that's so cool. Tell me more.
Maybe I might get into this. I'll watch it tonight. Could you tell me? Let's just say I do watch this. What other anime should I watch? Right? He's like, yeah, Naruto.
And then you're like, oh no, he's base
Uh-oh.
level.
I'm
He's
like,
level one.
all right.
All right.
I
All
don't-
right.
All right, move on. I'm. Hey, bro. By the way, I'm deep in the rabbit hole, but thank you for
Yeah,
those
you're like a
kind
level 1
suggestions.
thief, and I'm a level 10 mob boss.
It's like, what's that anime? It's just like I'm a level 100 guy, and like, it's like one of those generic animes where they
Is
come
that an
back.
isekai?
Yes, it's like an isekai.
Are we gonna have an isekai episode?
Not until we get hit by a truck.
Okay.
Yeah, let's call it Truck-kun.
It was actually funny. I think one of my roommate in freshman year of college, he wasn't really into anime, and the first one he actually got into was Death Note.
Ah.
I wonder, is Death Note actually a good like starter?
I think that was the Attack on Titan before 2010.
It was no, it was actually when the first season of Attack on Titan was airing. That was around that time, and I remember because this is around the time the second opening already came out.
Oh my god.
I would actually
Yeah.
say like, so for Attack on Titan, like that's like the action. Like if someone's really into action, that's how they would get
Well, it's
into
action
it.
and horror actually. Like it really tragedy. Like it was other tropes from like
I feel like it's like a fantasy
American
epic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a fantasy
That's what it
epic.
feels like. It's not
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah, but I would say that it Death Note is more for the people who are into like cult
Thrillers.
or like cult thrillers,
Thrillers,
like
serial killers.
Yes, that kind of
Ah.
thing.
I know a lot
Crime,
of, a lot of my
mystery.
Yeah,
coworkers
crime
are
mysteries.
into
Like
that, yeah.
if someone's into what's that TV
Those
show?
podcasts, or-
No, what's that TV? Yeah, the podcast that talks
yeah,
about
they talk about
crimes.
serial kill- yeah.
But there's this TV show.
Dexter.
No, well, yes, Dexter.
I
But
mean,
there-
any crime solving
There's
TV
a lot
shows.
of-
CSI.
yeah, CSI. That's the one I'm
Yeah.
trying to talk about.
Oh.
So CSI, like if they were really into CSI, you would give them Death Note. That's why.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I could see like parallels
I don't
with
think he
like
was into
suggesting
CSI.
anime.
Gotta trick them.
I remember his favorite book is Lord of the Rings, and his favorite movie was The Matrix.
But you said he also never watched SpongeBob, so
Oh yeah, he also never watched
yeah,
SpongeBob.
I don't know. He doesn't sound like a human being. to
I mean,
me.
he was also a StarCraft nerd, so getting him into anime wasn't too big of a stretch.
I feel like if you're already into StarCraft, you can get into anime. You need high APM to read the subtitles.
Exactly.
That's why, oh my god, I struggled so hard when I first got into subbed anime. Right?
Really?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
it was a struggle for me. I think
Chris
I
learned
was
how
like,
to read.
I had to
Through
read.
anime.
It's like Chris, like you're like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 25. You can't read?
You know what's weird? I never felt like I had trouble reading subtitles. I never felt like watching anime with subtitles felt natural to me, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I watched Ghibli movies in subtitles.
For me, like I mentioned before, like growing up in the Philippines, we had a channel with like anime. So some of the anime was actually subbed, and I was like 4
Cool.
years old, 5 years old, and for some reason I could read the subtitles and understand what was
Oh my
going
God.
on somehow.
Renz got reincarnated.
So weird.
Exactly.
He is living the isekai.
Reincarnated as a weeb.
I know.
Yeah, my dad had a lot of those Jackie Chan, some of them were like the badly dubbed ones,
Mhm.
but some of them were actually just like Chinese sub or then with English subs. So I kind of didn't have trouble reading, not really.
Mhm.
All right, so what are you guys watching right now in 2020?
Attack on Titan. I binged
Hell
that
yeah.
shit so fucking
Love
hard.
Attack on Titan.
I actually have to catch up with that.
How far are you, Caleb?
From the
Just so we don't
manga's,
talk about things.
from the manga's perspective, I left off probably midway through season 3 because that's where I left off in the manga. But I only watched the first season.
With the guy with the guns.
Yes.
Okay, well, perfect.
Oh,
You could just watch Attack
yeah.
on Titan season 3.
I'll watch it with you. Like that's how much I love Attack on Titan right
So
now.
good.
Wait, how many episodes is season 2 and 3? Oh, so season 3 just got. How many episodes is
Season
season 2?
It was
Season
12.
2, yeah, it
Season
was
2 is
very
shorter.
short.
yeah, it was
Okay.
short.
Shorter.
Season 3 is like 20 something episodes, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, season 2 is
Yeah.
literally like 2 days in the show. It's like really short.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll it's on my list now. Like
Your anime list?
I was doubting it for a while because I was like, oh man, the manga's so annoying.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, fine, everyone likes it. I'll be back on my radar.
All right, I have something to admit. I was gatekeeping for Attack on Titan for a while.
What? Oh, because
Yeah.
yeah, I remember. You were just like, I read the manga before.
Yeah,
It was cool.
I was
I'm
like,
fuck you,
oh,
Chris. I don't
I'm
give a
like on
shit."
this pedestal that you guys cannot touch. I've read the manga. I know what's about to happen. You peasants,
Like,
you dirty little
Yeah.
peasants. Please
hold
move.
on to your butts.
And then like, I mean, I knew it was good, but I didn't know how good it was until I actually binged the anime. So
I think the anime is
yeah.
a much better experience overall.
Yeah.
Like I was reading the manga, following it for a while, and then they got to the basement, and then I stopped reading the manga.
Well, the thing is, the manga is the reason why I dropped the series entirely because
Yeah.
it was monthly releases, and then the art wasn't that great.
Yeah, I mean, do you know why the author made the manga?
No.
He
No.
wanted to practice drawing. He
Oh,
wanted to
really?
practice drawing anatomy.
Oh wow.
Yes, but like
that
the stuff.
explains the Titans.
He,
So why how do you make that story then?
well, the story that's another thing. But like the anatomy of the Titans and how weird they are is because he was like fucking up. So he was like, all right, well, we can keep it.
Whoops.
I
But he
can't
was,
draw anime titties. Fuck.
but he was really good at like the 3D movement gear. Like there are whole pages of like
Oh, yeah,
how
yeah.
they work and everything, the intricacies.
Oh, yeah,
he was
yeah.
into that stuff.
Oh, he was into mechanical
Yes,
drawings
but
and
like
organic.
people drawing.
Yeah.
Titans.
Interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
actually know about that.
Yeah, that's why manga kind of looks a little
Yeah.
Hmm.
The animation in the anime is ooh.
with studio.
Chef's kiss.
Man. It is. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Although,
And music.
yeah.
Sawano's music is god tier.
Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of the first one. The first.
The first opening stuff?
Yeah, the first opening.
Oh no, the
first
opening.
opening.
I'm talking about this. You had
The
to-
soundtrack-
all the
oh.
music. The
Okay,
soundtrack.
no, we'll get to the soundtrack because the soundtrack is fucking beautiful. But I have to
Yes.
fight people
I think
for
we
the
should save
intros
an
right now.
episode for Attack on Titan.
Wait, you like
No.
the first opening more than Sasage Yo?
Yes,
Chris,
I do.
hate you. Friendship over.
I'm sorry. No, get out right now.
God.
God. Yeah. As for me, I've recently seen Great Pretender on Netflix.
I have to watch
You
that.
guys seen that? No.
It's
Wait,
on
what's
Netflix.
that about?
Oh, so it's about so the there's a group of like con artists who are conning like corrupt individuals. I think it's pretty interesting because like it's structured like
Is that sort of like Ocean's 11 or something?
no
Oh.
it's like it's structured like a heist
Okay.
story.
Oh, okay.
So
Ocean's
like
11's a high story.
oh
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's Oceans.
yeah so yeah they pull off like a heist on these like corrupt
Ooh, I actually like
individuals
that.
to like con them into losing all their money. That was-
Oh,
Isn't
wait,
the
that
setting?
was-
Like, aren't they like in America?
oh, they're actually all over
Oh,
the
they're all
world.
over.
Yeah, so I watched that dub and the dub was pretty good.
Shouldn't you watch that dub because don't they actually tried it like they have the Japanese voice actors speak American, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
a
they
point
tried,
in the
yeah.
like in the first episode where they said that all the characters are starting to speak in English at this point, and then
Mhm.
they resume to speaking in Japanese,
Oh.
just so it's easier for
Well, yeah, that's what they
voice
do in
actors.
American shows.
Yeah, so I watched it dub just because it's like I think it's more immersive that way.
Really?
Yeah,
So watch the dub then.
yeah, watch the dub. If I think it's pretty good.
Where else do they go? I'm just like,
So
do they
the
use their
first one
accents and
was in
stuff?
America. They went into Saudi Arabia. I think it was Saudi
cool.
or either Saudi or Dubai. I'm not sure. It was a Middle Eastern country. And then third one was in London. And then the fourth one was in Japan, China, and Paris. Actually,
did they use like accents and stuff in the dub at least, or they just like kind
Hon
of?
baguette.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I wouldn't really
Aw,
say so. I
man.
mean, some of them did have accents, but most of them didn't really have an accent. Yeah.
Oh well.
But yeah, I think it was pretty good. And besides that,
The new season just came out, right?
Yes, but like it's just one whole like two part season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Netflix cut it up because that's how.
Oh, I see.
That's
what
how they
Netflix
do.
does, yeah. So besides that, I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen,
Mm-hmm.
and
The
Or
faster
music.
version of Naruto.
It is like the Naruto Bleach
I
speedrun.
don't think it's like Naruto.
It's
I
like
mean,
speed running Naruto. That's what it
it's
is.
not.
We got less. You got less edgy Sasuke.
Wait, no, wait here. Let me get. I'll start you off with this. We have pink Naruto. We have hot Kakashi. We have.
Kakashi's already hot.
Kakashi's hot too.
Actually, that
Hotter
is true.
Kakashi.
Yeah, hotter. He's hotter with beautiful fucking eyes.
His
He has
eyes,
wait,
yeah,
wait,
exactly.
He has 2 eyes.
They're both his.
Yeah, both of them are his. And then we have the less useless Sakura right there. And then
Yeah.
finally we have Happy Sasuke.
Happy.
I like Happy Sasuke,
Happy
right? He's
Sasuke.
fine. He's cool.
Did you ever see that post? It's like, if your girl's watching Jujutsu Kaisen, that's not your girl. That's Gojo's girl.
That is true though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Besides that, I haven't really been there was one other show I was watching, but I was like letting it stew for a bit and then just binging it. It was Tonikawa Over
Damn
the
it.
Moon.
I don't know what that is.
You know
Tonikaku
that.
Kawaii?
That's a Netflix movie.
No, no, but it's like an anime about like this girl who marries this guy because the guy somehow fell in love with him after he was saved after crashing into a bus. It's a weird premise,
the
but
bus
like,
I
tried to
trust-
isekai him,
Oh, wait,
but
that
he
one,
didn't die.
that one, I
yeah,
see, that
yeah,
one.
Yes.
it's a slice.
That's the one
slice
they
of life.
like. What it was like. They're still shy around each other even though they're married.
But they're also
Oh
like
yeah,
in high
because like they
school,
barely know each other.
right?
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
I didn't watch that.
yeah, I think that's like carrying over from my taste from before of like harem anime
Ah.
and slice of life
Oh
anime.
There it's coming back.
Sometimes I just want to relax, watch something with a good girl.
You couldn't live with your failures. And what does that bring
Where
back
does
to
it take
me?
you? Oh my god.
I mean, it's not a horror anime. It's a
no,
slice
it's
of
like
life,
a fluffy-
romantic.
So you
Comedy
just
anime.
want something that you could just turn your brain off.
Yeah, it's a
right?
cozy anime to watch. Like I'm not like on the edge of my seat or like crying over like something emotional. I mean, I haven't really watched.
Then I
the
just
rest of
watch
it.
that like 2-minute clips of Simone from Gurren Lagann if I want that cry.
Oh,
Exactly. It's easy. Just look it up on YouTube.
I mean, I'm not chasing that high right now. I just want to watch something cozy. Usually, you know. What about you guys?
Well, for
Caleb?
me, let's see. What I've been watching. So also, I'm not really caught up with Jiu-Jitsu, but I did watch like the first couple. I'm trying to keep up with Haikyuu, the current season.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I have to catch up.
There's
on that too.
it's the animation's kind of here or there, but
Is it the same studio? Do you think?
it's weird. There's like outsourcing, the fact that pandemic happened.
Right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The ones that I'm really like kind of invested in right now, one of them is Talentless Nana. Like
okay, can you just explain that real quick because I didn't get to watch it yet, but I think I know the premise.
it's My Hero Academia Among Us, but it's okay. So here's how I put it.
I think Deku fucking
This is
died.
what I like about. So you know how in Death Note, like Light the killer had the power. He had like this supernatural power, and then you
Yeah.
had L the detective trying to figure out, using his smarts how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Talentless Nana, the killer has no power. The killer has to use her smarts to figure out how to kill everyone else who all have powers. Like, and it's not even like so simple. Like they're just regular superheroes. Like one of them is like she had to figure out a way to kill a time traveler. And it was
Wow.
actually like when she did, it was like, oh shoot, that was crazy. And then it's really cool because like it does the whole thing where it's like Among Us where she's like smiling all the time, and then it goes to her inner voice where she's like kind of evil and she's examining everything. It has a whole Light and L dichotomy.
So like me looking at normies sometimes.
yes.
It's like I hate you so much.
Another good one I'm watching, Akudama Drive.
That's the one I was gonna say too. Oh
Yeah.
my god! So first, a little more context. That's a new studio, Tukyo Games. It's the person who made 999, the author of that.
What?
Yes. So
Yes.
him and the creator of that and the creator of Danganronpa
Yes.
made a studio.
And the artist. And the
yes,
artist.
and the artist, and they made a freaking anime.
Wait. Quick question. Was that? Did they create a game?
Yes, they
like
did.
recently.
Yes.
It's like an iPhone. It's like forced on iPhone for some
Yeah.
reason, right?
I don't know the name, but
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
just put a link. But yeah. So they made a freaking anime called Akudama Drive, and I thought that the anime they made was the one that Caleb was saying, the Talentless Nana, because it sounded like something that they would
Yeah,
make.
it does sound
It
like a
feels like
Danganronpa
it,
thing.
but,
Yeah.
No, Akudama Drive. It has that like
It has that vibe of it.
cyberpunk feel.
It's like
or theme.
cyberpunk. Yeah, it's like cyberpunk.
Minus the bugs.
minus the bugs.
Well, I mean, there's a hacker.
There is a hacker.
Yeah, so it's like about like super. It's literally Suicide Squad anime,
It is
which
like,
is why it's so good.
it is what Suicide Squad should have been. Like
Yep.
the vibe of it is what Suicide Squad should have been. These like criminals who are like extremely good at one thing, and they're
they're, like-
forced to like do a mission.
They're like infamous criminals that
Yeah.
have like titles, and they get bombs on their necks and say you have to do this thing, and it's crazy,
It
Literally Suicide Squad.
but better.
It's
'cause
Suicide
an
Squad,
anime.
but good.
Yeah, and then like the hook in the beginning is that there's a girl who's a normal girl who was like, I'm a really good criminal too. I'm the swindler. You guys just don't know about me because I'm just bamboozling you.
Yeah, it's like
She's
literally-
really like a normal person.
yeah.
She's like, oh
it's-
fuck.
Oh, so she like keeping track of
She
the
got-
guys, basically.
No, she
No.
was by actually like was gonna get killed by them. But she's like, no wait, I'm like with
like,
you guys.
It was like she literally got caught in their crossfire,
Yeah.
and then she saved herself by
Pretending to be
swindling
one of
them.
by pretending to be one of
Ah.
them. And she's kind of like the audience surrogate. Like
Mhm.
she's the one who like everyone needs to explain things to.
Mm.
It's
been
really
pretty
I
consistently good.
highly recommend
It
it.
looks cool.
So she's the self-insert left for ourselves.
Yes, pretty much.
kinda.
Yeah, because she kind of
Yeah.
explains the world to you.
She's like the like
She's the
whatever
heart.
she's like whatever the ultimate luck is from a Danganronpa series.
Yeah. That's what she feels like.
Like
And it's great.
she's like the player character.
Mhm.
I see.
So you can see some influences from 999 and from Danganronpa, and I mean that's stuff that we like, but we won't go into that now because those are games. Those aren't anime,
Yeah,
but they are anime.
technically they are.
There are anime games.
We'll have an anime games episode later.
Yeah, I think that's what I've been up to lately. I definitely recommend those.
Yep.
Also, I've been for manga wise, I've been keeping up with the One Piece manga. Obviously,
course.
Of course.
like I'm at, like week to week up to date. The current arc's pretty good.
Are there any other animes that you keep up to date? Like week to week?
Week to week up to
besides
date?
One Piece, yeah.
Not really, because I'm behind on Hero Academia right now.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I haven't caught up in a while.
I stopped when All Might fought All for One.
Really?
Wow,
I
that's
feel like
like-
that's where it ended.
That's like 2-3 years ago.
I know,
Oh
but
wow,
like
that was so long ago.
Like
Wow.
manga wise.
it's like
yeah.
how when Naruto fought Sasuke, I was like, okay, we're good, it's over.
Mhm.
We left, and then it kept going, and I was like, shit. So I didn't want to do that again, so I just stopped there.
I'm
Tell
kind-
me if it's good.
I'm kind of I don't know, I'm kind of considering just letting the anime catch up and read it then, because like I haven't caught up with I haven't finished Demon Slayer because I was trying to wait for the movie to come out.
Just wait.
a
Just
better
wait.
experience
Please,
to
just
watch
wait.
it.
So I should just
think.
wait. I should just.
Yeah.
So I'm doing the
Yeah.
right thing. I almost read it.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
the anime is a more enhanced experience of
Okay.
It does it
experiencing
justice,
manga.
or
Yeah.
Okay.
even
Once the
more
movie
than
comes
that.
out, then I'll start reading
Yeah.
the manga.
It's like a
Yeah.
rare.
Like I
the
can't
anime's
imagine how
better,
they would
yeah.
like elevate the next few arcs in Demon Slayer. Actually,
really.
yeah, just knowing what's gonna happen next.
Uh,
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're wrapping things up for today. Does anyone really have anything else to talk about for now?
Well, I mean, is there anything you guys are looking forward to coming out soon, like in the winter anime season, or even like after that?
So, I've been looking into Shonen Jump, and
Mhm.
I was trying to find something to read,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Chainsaw Man.
Oh,
What is this
Oh.
about? And it recently got
Yeah.
it got an anime.
yeah, I got an
announcement.
anime announcement.
And
Oh, yeah, I'm
I'm
looking forward
like,
to that.
so now I want to read it. It's like
Mhm.
100 chapters, so it's not
Mhm.
even that long.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna read that, and
Mhm.
then we'll see. I think it's gonna be cool.
Okay, I'll say it right now. I'm so excited for season 4 of Attack on Titan.
Well, that started airing recently, didn't it? Yeah.
yeah. Actually, I think
Yeah.
it started last week, but
Mhm.
is that considered winter?
Yeah, it's part of the
Yeah.
winter season. Like anything past December would be a part of the winter season. Yeah. For me, I think the one thing on my radar is the next season of Doctor Stone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's coming up soon.
Stone Wars, right?
Yeah, Stone Wars. And then after that, I'm not really sure what else there is. I guess we'll see. Whatever just shows up, you know.
Just check Reddit.
Whatever
Oh.
has best to grow.
Yeah. For me, I think Promised Neverland, the next season,
Oh,
is going to
yeah,
be coming out
that's coming
soon.
out soon.
Looking forward to that. Chris, you should definitely watch Promised Neverland.
Yeah.
Just
Just
Sorry.
throw some shade on
I'm
Chris.
sorry, it looks a
real
little-
quick.
Just to preface, Chris has never watched Promised Neverland because he's scared of it.
yo, those little kids scare me more than like any of the horror.
It's not the little kids that are scary.
The little kids, yo, those little pricks look like, I don't know.
They look like children.
look
Yes,
like
yo,
children.
little children,
Children are pretty
yo,
scary,
children
though.
are scary.
It's literally Hinata from Haikyuu and Sasuke from Naruto and
Some
white
guy.
and a generic white-haired anime character.
Can I just watch the speedrun of Naruto? What, Jujutsu Kaisen? Was it?
You can, but you'll miss out on Promised Neverland.
Whatever.
Phil is the best character from that, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, for most seasons I just kind of play it by ear, whatever comes out, whatever people like. I don't really kind of look forward into things unless I'm already watching the series.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for today. It's been real. We'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.
Peace.